And we're live. Hey everybody, it's a Magicast party off the grid, a Pokemon tabletop game. I'm Soups, I actually don't know what they're called in this game. That's like the
Pokemon
story.
Master.
I'm the Pokemon
There's no way
Master.
it's the Pokemon. There's
It's
no
not.
way it's called. First of all,
I
Steven
think
doesn't
it's the
even own any
storyteller.
Pokemon in the game.
True.
That's stupid. We should
Don't
call
they
you
own
something
all
else.
of them?
What if we call you the Grungus?
I'm Soups the Grungus. And these are my players. Josh, who is playing the forced vacationing Union man, Henry J. Orfeo. Boko, who is playing Liza. I need to figure this
It's
out.
Liza.
Liza Taylor, a emotionally unstable office worker,
That's a way to say it.
and
Isn't
Pandora
Liz Taylor
LaCroix.
Steven Taylor's daughter?
I feel like we had
Oh my
this
God.
exact same conversation.
I don't think we did. I don't know who
did.
that is. But Elizabeth Lisa Lizzie Taylor is not related to that
my God.
person.
No, I'm thinking of Liv Tyler. Elizabeth Taylor was a British American actress, but she looks like she's from 1,000 years ago.
I think we had
I
this
was thinking of
conversation
Liv
during Lord of
Tyler.
the Rings, right?
Oh, that.
Well,
might
yeah,
have
I
been
was
it.
mentioning how Liv Tyler is Steven Tyler's daughter, because that's
Oh,
one of the things you can point at the screen and say aloud during Lord of the Rings.
And Pandora LaCroix is being played by Swissy, and he's a
Like the soda?
edgy ghost guy. Not quite. It's 2 words. Also, thank you for playing the card, Fampi. We'll talk after the stream about what cards you want to make.
Are you saying the
The
soda
sound
is
effect
not
scared
2
the shit
words?
out of me, just so you know.
His middle name is La, and his last name is just Croix.
Croix.
LaCroix. Pandora LaCroix.
I
Anyway,
can't remember what I said the J in Henry's name stands for.
I don't
think
know
it
if you
stands
gave it
for nothing.
anything.
Jackhammer.
I think I'm gonna pull like a Harry S. Truman, where the middle initial is just an initial.
Nice.
just for funsies.
Yeah,
Oh, so
wild
you
You
can
about
can
Harry.
alphabetize them.
So last time, you guys were all in a park after having various shenanigans that led you to said park, when a nerdy scientist ran around the corner. Thank you. Just create a Pokemon to encounter as a card. Oh, okay. Yeah, I can do something with that. Yeah, I can do something with that. I'll do that off the air, and then get back to you on how that'll work. Hoot hoot. So
I do like Hoot Hoot.
We're off the record right now.
Oh yeah, so you guys, a nerdy scientist came out of an alleyway and told you guys to help
Yeah, his
him.
name
He
was like
running away. It was
Frank or
Elias.
something.
It was
Oh, yeah.
Elias.
That's close to Frank.
He was being chased by a couple of dudes in goofy-looking armor from Pandora Security. Henry intimidated
what?
them away.
Wait a sec.
Nope.
Wait.
I fucking.
You fucker!
It's progress.
I'll
security.
drive you in the sewer. Oh, okay.
It's progress security. My bad. They
I was
both
gonna
start
say,
with
damn,
P.
I'm a millionaire.
Too late. Pandora's already in the electrified water. That's a dead child.
Yeah, it is.
Also,
Goddamn.
Swissy, switch your character in the game.
Okay.
You're not doing
Yeah,
this.
you managed to chase him off by beating up his Porygon real good, and then fucking putting the other guy in a headlock until they left. You all escaped into the sewers where Henry got real hands-on with a Grimer, knocking it out and sending it down the river. And then Pandora fed some Rattatas, and now you're here. There's a Magneton uselessly zapping a Barboach and Magnemite, thank you. Uselessly zapping a Barboach and looking pretty frustrated about it. And that's the situation that you're in. There's some other stuff, like Elias has told you more or less what happened. Basically, he stole an egg from the Progress Research. What is it? What is S? It's syndicate. I don't remember. Society. Progress Research Society. Thank you. He stole an egg from them, escaped with it, and they're pretty pissed about it. They were doing some sort of unethical experiments.
They were licking it.
They were licking it real good, and he didn't like it.
Licking
Thought
the
it was
egg.
icky.
Side note: I like that Alice's little Pokemon picture is the only one that isn't
I
like
was about to
transparent.
say the same thing. Why does my Pokemon build one with a background? I
I
don't
was
want
surprised.
this.
I'll be honest. I'm surprised you can tell because don't you use white mode like a?
Yeah, they're different
Terror?
shades.
It's a different shade. It's a different shade. That's
Yeah,
the
it's
answer.
got like shading going on in the
I don't
background.
know. You guys uploaded your own stuff. Don't talk to me.
I did not. You did this.
Well,
Yeah.
I don't know what to tell you.
Listen,
I did
the
not
only
upload my own stuff.
the only important thing is that my Blake token is just a real close up of his face, and it's really funny.
You can see the look on his face. So yeah, you all roll up. You see this Magnemite zapping a Barboach. It's your prerogative. The Barboach looks nonplussed, and the Magnemite looks fairly annoyed.
So we walking
Well,
down.
Josh.
Yep.
We're rolling down the sewer, and Henry sees the Magnemite trying to zap a fish in the water, and he goes, "Oh hey, a bunch of guys at my job site have one of those." He says, pointing to the floating thing. "They're great for picking up screws, and like washes, little bolts, anything metal really. What with the magnets and all."
Do we
And
have
then
to
he-
go buy them? Can't we just keep walking?
You can keep going, but I am gonna do one of these. And he fumbles into his pockets and pulls out a Pokeball and like futzes with it until it gets bigger.
All right.
It's very unpracticed. You can tell he's never used one of these like at all. And then he puts
Blake's-
it away after
Yeah.
realizing he has to like do something before he gets to that part.
All right, so the rest of you are just gonna let Henry take this one, I guess. Blake like tugs at your pant leg and like points at the Magnemite and does the kill motion again.
No, Blake. We could add this one to our workforce, to our crew. Think of the things they could magnet.
He just starts scratching his
What the
not
fuck was
beard
that?
like, yeah.
I thought you were about to say that was a sound that fucking Timber makes, which is no.
No, it is
No,
actually. I looked it up in the anime and he sounds like an old
It's-
man. It's like Timber.
Yeah,
I have no
real?
fucking idea why.
Yeah.
I looked it up because I was
Don't
curious.
worry about it. It's very strange.
Wow.
It's because their lungs are caked with concrete dust. It's fine. It's the way they
True,
want to live.
Yeah.
They all got mesothelioma. The
Yeah,
settlement's gonna be
He
massive.
nods to you and scratches
If
his
you
knot
are a luck.
beard and goes like, yeah, okay, I'm down.
All right. I just need a clever stratagem. And then Henry looks at the Magnemite, and he looks at the Barboach, and he looks at the Magnemite, and he looks over at Blake, and he looks at the Magnemite, and he looks at the Barboach, and he looks over at Blake, and you can see the gears slowly turning in his head. Not a smart man, Henry, but
No.
very consistent. He gets there
He
eventually.
perseveres.
Is there's like a clever stat, right? I'm
Yeah, but
definitely
I don't
didn't
think
put
you put
any
any points in
into
it.
Oh no, I am more clever than I am cute.
Nice.
Clever is the only other thing you put stats. You got a point in clever and a point in cool.
It's because you wouldn't let me put any more points in tough. And
Yeah.
by you, I mean the system.
Yeah, you capped it. You're as tough as
All right.
you can be.
So Henry formulates a dynamite strategy, and he's gonna try it whether or not you decide it works.
All right.
He turns to Blake and he says, "I've got an idea. If we knock out that fish, as a favor to the Magnemite, it'll be like, hey, these guys know how to deal with fish." And then ba-boom, we're in there.
Blake nods to
Boom,
you.
you're in there.
Blake nods to you, accepting this.
All right.
This thing you've posited to him.
Excellent. Get in there, Blake. Mess
Alright.
up that. And then Henry points at the fish. He definitely doesn't know the name of this fish. And he goes, trout. Yeah.
Barboach
guy.
says Pandora.
Yeah, that's
What?
right. Pandora's actually a Pokemon trainer. I forgot.
Henry
It's a-
shouts like
It's a Barboach.
Henry like turns and like shouts past the head of Liz to be like, who?
Blake gets in
That's-
there.
Listen, son, I've seen roaches. That's a fish.
All right, Blake gets in there. Why doesn't Blake roll initiative for me?
All right, now how do I actually do it this time?
Okay, so
it's
your
not the
initiative,
button, right?
Yeah, so your initiative modifier will be. Let me look it up real quick, and also change to the battle music.
Real question: how does Josh manage to have the funniest character every time?
I don't know,
It's
man.
really
He's really good at it.
Well, it's because Josh is good at bits, and he actually has character concepts, unlike me playing the two same archetypes over and over again,
fair.
just at varying degrees of depression.
The key is
Listen.
to have a very dumb concept, and then you take it all the way to the bank, and you don't stop, even when you think you're about to fuck it up.
That's especially when you don't stop.
Oh god, I forgot to mute the other thing again.
Bad.
There we go. Nailed it. It's fine.
Oh yeah, you get
It's
the
your
dual
initiative
audio.
score is equal to dexterity plus alert. So you roll a d6 and then add whatever your dexterity plus alert modifier is to it. So let me.
Oh, interesting. So
dexterity.
2 plus 1, so I had 3? Because my pool
Yes.
is 3.
Yes. So you roll a d6 and then add whatever your pool is to it. And it also stays for the whole combat. I was just
so
wrong
8.
last time. All right.
Now, I
so-
don't think, because I don't have a button to do this, I don't think I can, like, add it to the turn order.
I don't know if it actually
whatever.
works anyway, because I don't think they're all programmed for that. So the
I
Barboach
see.
got a 3, and you got a 5, or you got an 8. So
Thank you, Molo guy. Keep spitting the truth and
I
facts.
do know it. It haunts me every day.
Now, what do you mean by talented?
Yeah, you got to be more
It
specific.
haunts
than
me
Molo guy.
every
We
day.
gotta- There's something
Now,
I'm not good at. You gotta.
If we're going to talk about money made from content, I am the one who is winning there.
But I can never
Hey,
win
mate.
that because Steven takes all of my money. My labor is exploited.
Ooh, I've been paying soups for years.
I know. Swissy literally
Wait
pays
a
me
second.
to be here.
You got. Hey, have you guys considered a union?
We should use
Listen.
this, Swissy.
I know you
Alice,
guys.
I pay you too.
Yeah, but you, Swissy, you don't make content for me.
No, it's okay. Give us like 5 months, and then we'll be paying Josh to live at his house, so it all works out.
The only unexploited stream is when we do Metal Gear Rising Revengeance. Woo! Stay tuned
rest
for the
of the week.
rest of this week. Unless my
Yeah,
internet
it's-
goes out to the Winter Storm on Thursday.
Oh, rip.
Same though.
Yeah, you
Except
know
for
it's coming for us.
I
Some
bought
people
salt
come to-
today.
Oh yeah. Hey, hey Josh, can you turn off the winter when we move up there? I don't want to deal with it.
Yeah, I'll get on the horn.
Okay,
I'll call
thanks.
up. I think
Call up
Storm public
from
service.
X-Men.
I think WPS handles that probably,
Probably.
or
probably.
We Energies
probably.
or something.
All right. So Blake, what is Blake doing? What are you commanding Blake to do?
All right, Blake's got a massive plan here, which is gonna be he's gonna try to pound the Barboach.
All right. Blake leaps into the water, and the Magnemite looks surprised by this. It like backs up a couple feet.
Ah,
So why don't you go ahead and roll the accuracy for pound? You're looking for 1 success. That's
I got
2.
2.
So you've successfully pounded. Go ahead and roll damage. I also don't think the
Defense?
game is calculating defense correctly, I'll be honest, because I think it's
Oh.
rolling less dice, which is not how it's supposed to work.
So you want me to just leave it at 0 and then we do it manually?
Yeah.
Okay. It's 2.
All right.
successes.
Its defense is 1, so it takes 1 damage. And the Barboach is successfully bonked on the head. It spins around, looking pretty not thrilled about that. And let me see. It has 1 move. I guess it uses Mud Slap.
Banger.
All right.
I clash it.
All right, you're gonna clash it. So let me roll
I clash.
accuracy here,
Uh-huh.
and then you have to roll
Oh, yeah, if it hits.
if it hits. All right, that's a 1. So if you want to clash it, do you have another damaging move? Otherwise,
Oh,
you can
no,
evade.
technically I don't, because I only have Bide. And Bide is not... Can I
you-
clash with Bide? How does that work?
I don't think
No,
so.
right?
Yeah, because you're basically
Doesn't have
using
a
the move
thing.
to like deflect the move. So you could evade it though if you wanted to. You would only have to
I mean,
roll
I'll
one
try.
success because it only rolled one.
I only have a pool of 2.
Well, you got a risky for a bisky.
No.
Oh, nope.
No. Now I get mud slapped.
All right. Let me see here. So, mud slap. So go ahead and lower your accuracy is lowered by 1, which I believe means you remove 1 success from all of your rolls going forward.
Okay.
So, damage dice. It does 1 damage to you.
My defense is 2.
All right, so it
My
does.
special is 2 also.
Yeah. So 1 damage. It gets. You always take at least
that's
1
the
damage.
minimum.
But he rolled real bad, so. All right, Blake, you're up. You need a 3 now because you need at least a 3 in whatever you're doing, unless you don't want to do anything else this round.
I'm gonna leer.
All right. It's a 4 minus 1 is 3, so you because of the accuracy, but you still succeed. So its defense goes down by 1 stage, I believe, dropping it to 0.
Excellent. And then that is all I will do, I think.
Okay. The Barboach cannot do anything else this round because it only has the 1 move, so we move on to the next round.
At the end of the turn order,
You're gonna do
Henry declares enter the fray.
All right, so go ahead and roll your d6 plus whatever your pool is, and I'll add you to the turn order.
It's Dex plus alert still.
Dex plus alert, yes.
5.
All right, so let me reorganize this. All right, Blake is up.
Henry sees Blake get hit by some mud, and he's like, "I've got your back, champ." And he begins walking up. All right, I guess Blake will try to pound again.
All right.
Now with the mud in his face, because that's
It
the rest
just
of the
reduces,
fight, right? The
yeah, it
mud.
just reduces your successes by 1, but you still only need 1. So that's a 3. So that succeeds. It does not crit because it's reduced by 1, but it does still succeed. So go ahead and roll.
Oh, you
bad
need to get
damage.
3 overs, so I can't physically crit right now.
Right.
Got it. Because I was gonna say that's the most successes I can get.
Yes. But yeah, you did succeed, so you can go ahead and do your damage. It's 3 damage, which is enough to KO the Barboach because it has no defense. I think Barboach is going to attempt to evade, given this situation. So it needs to roll at least 3 successes on an evade, which I don't think it can only roll a 2, so it fails. Barboach is knocked out. Its eyes go all swirly. And you have won the combat, and Magnemite's just kind of looking at the two of you.
Excellent. Hooray! So I mark a thing
They
for
played the
my
victory
guy
music over the battle music.
somewhere. Where do I mark that again?
There should be a victory
The-
tab towards the middle of the sheet on Blake's sheet.
Victory tab. A victory tab. Ah, there it is.
Keep forgetting I have to stop the previous track because it doesn't do it automatically.
Do I mark up battles or wins?
You can mark up both. Yeah.
Okay.
Wins
Now
is
at
the
3, 'cause
important
we
one
fought
for
the
evolving.
polygons, we fought the slimes, and I fought the fish. I've done it. So Henry continues his walk up and sort of helps Blake up out of the water, and is like, "Great job there. You really did not. You did not expect the second exact same move as the first time around, did he?"
Tim, he says, shaking his hand and looking proud, wiping schmutz from his eye. Is it just because he said Tim?
Oh, that's perfect. So you know how Henry, Henry's one of those guys that's got like the big crazy handkerchief sticking out the back of his coveralls at all times.
Yeah.
He pulls that out and hands it to Blake so that Blake can get the mud off his face.
All right, Blake wipes himself down. The Magnemite flies over to the Barboach, which is now drifting downstream unconscious, but it's a fish, so it's fine. Magnemite squints at the Barboach, and then seems to nod, satisfied.
Sorry, the mental image of a Magnemite squinting is a little upsetting.
It's sick.
Does it have eyelids?
It happens.
Don't worry about it.
Sometimes.
Don't worry about it. As Henry sort of chills for a sec to let the Magnemite survey, and then once it does the little nod, he's like, "Hi, how's
Magnemite.
it going there, floaty
Magnemite
guy?
floats up to you, and stares at
Name's
you.
Henry. This is Blake," I say, gesturing to my formerly mud-coated companion.
Blake hands you back your hanky and does a salute at the Magnemite. And the Magnemite just sort of spins there. But it looks pleased with what you've done for it.
I take the handkerchief and I put it back in my pocket. I shake it off once and shove the muddy handkerchief back in my pocket.
Yeah, I mean, you're already covered in grime or goo. It's like, at this point...
none of this has phased Henry even one iota. Is just covered in garbage. And he's like, now, I don't have many of you Pokemons, but I see you on the job site, and I've been tempted. How would you like to join our workforce? And he gestures to himself and Blake.
Let me see here. Trying to see what I can make you roll. Why don't you... It sounds like you're being... Cool is, I think, the stat for this, right? Because you're trying to, like, win him over. I don't remember what cool does in the book.
Neither do I.
Let me pop that bad boy open, and I can take a quick gander. But I'm pretty sure
With
it'll
the way
be
the tokens are positioned, Barboats looks like Magnemite's arm.
Oh,
it does.
It does.
It
Oh
does.
shit.
Terrifying. Okay, I'm at the correct section of book, I believe. Let me... I'm pretty sure it'll be cool plus something to try to convince it, and it'll be a low success. Cool.
Good, because I'm not very cool, and I have only one social skill, which is intimidate.
Yeah, and that's probably not... That doesn't seem like what you're going for. Charismatic, confident, trustworthy attitude when dealing with people or Pokemon. So yeah, I think cool is definitely one of the stats you're using here. And, we will say... We'll say cool plus brawl because of the way you guys, like, went in there and because I want this to work out for you. So, I'll make it like
Hell yeah!
So, go ahead and roll cool plus brawl. Good enough.
Wow.
The Magnemite not...
Yeah, we did it!
Yeah, I was only making it a 1 success, but I just wanted to give you a good
Oh,
chance.
thank God. Do you see my rolls? 2, 2, 2, 5.
Damn.
But yeah, so Magnemite nods to you and just kind of waits there.
All right. I fumble in the same pocket as before to pull out a Pokeball, and I tap it a bunch until it grows in size. And then I stare at the Pokeball, and I look at the Magnemite, and I look back at the Pokeball, and I begin turning in my hands, looking for an instruction panel or like a note thing. And then I look back at the group eventually, and I'm
Like,
"Do
Elias
you guys know how
leans
to
down to-
operate one of these?"
Elias leans down to Pandora, like, does he know what he's doing?
Sorry.
Oh.
Pizza in my mouth.
Bad
Not
time.
expecting to be talked to. Hang on. Yeah, I don't think he does.
Should we help?
Henry looks at
Shall
the
we
group and is
help
like,
him?
"How do you operate one of these? There's no like little booklet. Do I just... I can't get it to open. Do I need to get it to open?"
He's talking about the Pokeball, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Press the middle.
Henry is like a dad with a smartphone. Henry holds the Pokeball away
Oh, no.
and taps it with one big finger.
It pops open, and the Magnemite just kind of looks at it and then looks back at you.
I
think you need
that
to...
didn't work.
I think you need to close it and then try like tapping the Magnemite with the button.
With the button. Okay. I close the ball again. And I hold the Pokeball. And I sort of tap the
Poke him
Magnemite
with
with it.
The Magnemite digitizes. A red beam comes out of the ball and sucks the Magnemite into it and goes into the ball.
Oh.
And the ball shakes a
Oh.
little bit in your hand. It makes that wee 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 noise. Yeah, that one. And it clicks like boom, and you've got a Magnemite. Let me add that to your inventory, and I pre-prepared a token to change it to. And you can name it whatever you want. That's up to you. Let me just transfer this to your control. Where is
Now my
Magnemite,
immediate
you say?
thought goes to naming it Magna Mike
Oh,
or just Mike.
just Mike is also pretty good.
What if my entire party is just male first names?
There you go. Common male first names, no less.
Yeah, I'm naming a Mike.
All right.
Oh, it's also like a Mike Wazowski reference.
This is my Magna Mike, and my Timber Blake.
Hold on.
I'm gonna pick up so
fixing,
many
I'm
loose
fixing.
pieces of metal.
All right, so you should be able to see all of Magnemite's stats. So this Pokemon started at beginner rank, so it's a little bit harder, easier than starter. If you want to reshuffle its stats later, you can do some training sessions, and then you can change around like where some of the things are. Because I basically just, for all the wild Pokemon, I essentially just randomized them. I basically rolled a bunch of dice, but you can train them later to like reorganize where their stats are at after a certain number of successes.
So I see it in the book in here with under Wild Pokemon Wild Magnemite, but I can't actually see like a stats tab if I click on it.
Oh, interesting. Oh, you know what? I think it's because I
just
have
see
to
the
put it
bio
on
and info.
controlled. Hold on. Let me see here.
Oh, it has moved in my listing.
My God.
It's wild. Oh, there we go. That makes more sense.
Okay, so I
Maybe.
yeah, I need to have edited and controlled by. I forgot that part. There you go.
Yeah, there we go. Well, now that I reload it, I can get in here, and we just got as one thing I got it Mag, Mike. There
Great.
it is.
My friends call me Mike.
Magnum. All right. So as you are feeling pretty good about your new new companion, I hold up. I'm in the wrong tab over here. Magnet noise. Great.
Henry's feeling incredibly accomplished with his first day off. He didn't know what he was gonna do with all his time. Holy shit, 4 moves.
It's crazy.
Yeah, I
So,
also
in like a battle. Oh, go ahead.
So what?
I was just gonna ask, like, in a battle, I can like essentially then like, can I start a battle with Magna Mike instead of Blake, and then like,
Yeah, and then
or, like,
Blake would have
swap
to
them between
swap in.
turns?
So basically, the way I'm doing it is
Ah.
like it's very difficult to actually command more than one Pokemon in a battle, and
Right.
the book says stuff like to switch a Pokemon in, it's like switching into a chaotic situation, even if it's not coming out of a Pokeball. So it'll lose a turn to swap in. But if you want to start a battle with Magna Mike, you could, and there would be
Yeah,
no
that's kinda what
penalty
I
for that. You would
figured.
just choose.
But I don't need
that
to.
instead.
I don't need to put Blake away for real. I can just pretend he's not on. He's not doing anything.
Yeah, he's just standing
until
next
I
to you
wanna swap him in.
observing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Watching Mike.
That's easy. I'll just be like, sit this one out, bud, and I'll put him up on my shoulder.
Yeah. So you do see that Blake is actually looking a little bit beat up, too. He's playing tough, but he has taken some damage, as of you, technically. And a lot.
Yeah. we're just like.
I think a
covered
Pharisee
in
had tackled
grime
you
and-
earlier.
We're just like
Yeah.
covered in grime and bruises, and I'm like, "Ugh. Hard day's work already, huh, Blake? You wanna take her easy, and I give Mike here a spin for a bit."
Tim. I forgot that I couldn't just make noises.
Now you don't give me that tough guy attitude, Blake. You know how it is on the job. You gotta take your mandatory breaks. People
Well,
people
now.
protested so we could have those.
Timber nods and nods somewhat defeated and go as if to say, "Yeah, you're right." You do. I should remind you. I gave you all potions for free. So the way potions work in combat, because this is a helpful thing for you to know, is that you can only restore one HP at a time. but each potion has 2 charges. The regular potions have 2 charges before they're done. But outside of battle, you can use as much as you want. So if you wanted to restore 2 HP, it would use 1 potion to do it. And when you get the more expensive potions, they have more uses. You can still only do 1 HP at a time, but they have more, like, charges, essentially.
Where do I even see my potions?
If you scroll down to where, like, the kind of brownish section before where your moves would be, if you look on the left side there, you've only got 2 Pokeballs because you just used 1.
I
3
see.
potions.
Potion. Count 3. Got it. Henry definitely doesn't know what these do. Or at least not fully.
He just carries them
I have.
around. You should all have 3. I gave you all 3 to start.
Where's it
Yeah,
located?
it's
again?
above your
I
quick
see it.
pocket.
It's above
Yeah.
the quick pocket.
I couldn't find it at first either. I was like, no line.
What the weird plot.
After telling Blake that he needs to take it easy, that's probably what Henry will probably like go to put a hand in one of his pockets, then feel a potion sitting in there and pull it out and be like, oh wait a second,
Where'd this come from?
It's the
what do
no-break
these?
juice.
I turn around to Pandora, who's approaching me, and I go, what do these do?
Those are potions. They heal your Pokemon.
They can heal people,
Oh,
too,
so
actually.
Blake's just
Yeah,
gotta
so
like
it's-
drink it.
It's a spray, more like.
It's more of a lotion.
No, a potion.
But you don't drink it.
That. Listen, I didn't name the thing.
Oh, okay. Henry turns back around. Blake, I've got this for you.
Tim.
Sprays it right in the face.
He looks at you and nods like, I'm ready.
Nah, I just give him like a little spritzing, like I'm putting on sunscreen.
All right, you gonna do the full 2 points? Get him back to full.
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
He deserves it. He's earned it.
Oop, I almost changed you to 22 potions. That's not correct. Suddenly your pockets are full of potions.
Oh no!
Love
Where
it
did
when
these
food
come
happens.
from?
All right, and Blake looks more vital now, ready to get back into it. And Elias goes, "All right, well, if we're all done here, congratulations on your new friend there, Henry.
Please, coworker
Coworker. I'm sorry. He
or colleague.
right. Anyway, yeah, let's get going." And they you all continue down the hallway.
Did Blake look hurt at all by that, or is he kind of? That's also his opinion.
No, Blake nods. Blake is very down for whatever Henry is about. They've known each other a long time.
Fair enough.
Thick as thieves.
No,
Yeah,
listen.
because Timber's an old man.
No, listen. Henry literally doesn't have friends. He only hangs out with his coworkers.
Fair enough.
Even when he goes out for drinks on his birthday, it's with his coworker buddies.
Well, yeah. He doesn't
Yeah.
have time for anything else.
It's his life, man. He loves
This
it.
is hitting too close to home. Can we move on?
So as you're all walking down the hall, Elias is like, "All right, we should be getting pretty close now at this point." And he's looking kind of nervous, actually. And he's like, "Okay, listen. So, a bit of a weird ask, I guess, but just on the off chance, like, they don't know you that well, but they definitely know me. So, like, on the off chance that I get caught, I don't want this egg to fall into the wrong hands. So, I mean, we're all going to the same place, but can you take this for me? Somebody, just in case they chase after me or get me or something."
I've been, I guess, the least active, so I guess I can tech it, so it's less likely it'll break.
Okay,
you seem
sure.
like a responsible type.
Yeah, the only eggs I like to handle are those hard-boiled in my brown sack lunch.
Dude.
She takes the egg and rearranges some stuff in her, like, I don't know, like, she probably has, like, a work satchel or whatever.
Yeah, whatever your bag
So,
is.
she definitely has, like, a bunch of
handbag.
extra, like soft things, like bandages or whatever, because, you know, she worries way too much. She rearranges them so the egg is properly cushioned, and James is here once again.
Oh.
I refreshed. You didn't have to call it out.
Listen,
I
it
didn't
covered
even
up what I was
I can't
looking
even
at.
see it. He goes,
Listen,
thanks. I really
I
appreciate
was stream of
this.
consciousing, and then I saw James.
Here he is.
Fair enough.
All right, thanks. I really appreciate this. I mean, hopefully I'm just worrying about nothing, but...
No. It makes sense.
Okay. And Josh, I believe you have the
Don't
last
get
random encounter, so go ahead and roll me a d12, would you?
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I roll a d12. Didn't we already have an 8?
Yeah, do you want to roll again?
All right, I cannot get an 8 or 9. I'm not allowed. 8.
All right.
Man, I
Nine.
think
One.
that
All right,
is
give her another
cursing
one.
this game system, dude.
9. 8.
Oh my god.
Babe, I
fuck
think
is
this
happening?
Babe, I think
3.
this
We
is
got it. We did
insane.
it. Woo, we did it. We got there. It's fine. No, it's fine.
If you did 3 8s in a row, that would summon legendary.
8, 9, 8.
Whack.
Magicka disappears.
We have to fight Joey's Rattata.
Oh
Oh,
no,
no.
it's in the top percentage.
Exactly.
All
got
right.
got a 3. We did it.
So I'm just checking my random encounter table here, sorry. Ooh, okay. So you all are walking along down the sewers, and he's like, all right, from here, I think it's just a straight shot, and then a left, and we should be just about at the door. And as you're all walking, let's see here. Henry, you feel the hair on the back of your neck stand up for a second. As if something is right behind you.
He's right
It's like
behind me.
someone's
Isn't
right
he?
behind me.
You spin
That was
around and
behind
there's
me.
no one there.
Oh, is Pandora there? Is the rest of us there?
I guess so. So Henry's probably taking up the front of the group. And then Pandora's at the back, I guess, is just how I've been kind of imagining it.
Oh, okay.
So as walking down, Henry goes, it feels like something's right behind me. Then turns to like the 4 people and Pokemon that are behind him.
And he's like, yeah, yes.
Uh-huh.
No, not you. You don't give me the hibbly jibblies. I began looking around for what was giving me the goosebumps.
Wasn't Trixie, I think.
Trixie shrugs.
How does it shrug?
How does
With
it
it
shrug?
with its like hair tentacles. It sticks like two
So
of them out to the side and
it
goes
does
like,
like a
"Eh."
hair
That's
toss.
cute.
It does a hair toss.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, that checks out. You win this time, Gabagoo, or whatever your title is.
Yeah, I don't remember.
What?
Grungus, I think. It's whatever
yeah,
Josh said.
Grungus.
Oh.
Well, I'm adding Grungus Gabagoo.
Sounds like a Swissy character name.
Please, Mr. Gabagoo was my father. Call me Grungus.
Call me Grungo.
All right, so if you're looking around, Henry, why don't you give me a... Let me look at what the stats are real quick.
Perception.
Insight plus alert. So like a 1. Just go ahead and roll it.
That's perfect. That's exactly the way Henry is. Yeah!
Yeah.
We max roll that baby!
So you look around at the party and you see Blake look like giving you a side eye, and you see Elias and his Houndour like looking at you like, what's this guy doing? And you see Liza, yes. I know I do this every time.
Liza. Listen, I keep changing it too.
Oh my god.
No, you definitely said lies at the start of the stream, Alice.
I did.
This is like the Veet thing that you did to me in Spelunkers, where you would sometimes I'd be like Vit's turn, you'd go Veet, and I'm like, which one is it?
It's
My
Vid. Vid is the
It's
name
Vid.
of a hair removal product.
No, that's neat, isn't it?
You see
No, it is
Liza
me.
walking. I imagine she's probably carrying.
Oh,
Wuffy.
I'm thinking of Near.
Oh yeah, she is definitely carrying Wuffy, like a large balloon, arms around it, or I
Like a
guess a
hug
large
pillow.
plush.
A large plush,
plushie, yeah.
Yeah,
It's
and
just
you
a squishmallow.
you see Trixie
She
just
is.
kind of like also looking around like what? And you see Pandora barely paying attention. And then behind Pandora, you see the shimmering outline of something. It's hard to make out.
Ah,
It's kind of dark in
excellent.
this tunnel also. There's lights along the walls every few feet, but that's about it.
don't worry. Henry will handle this with tact and subtlety. Pandora, there's a thing behind you. I say, loudly pointing.
I look behind me.
All right, you see, and allow me to begin arranging you all in the room. Sorry, I need to group you all up for this, because it'll be easier to drag them all at once. Zoop, 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 zoop.
Oh god. Oh. This is the same room but sideways. You can't fool me.
Now
Ah,
it's
there's a cone.
That's a slightly different
And
one. There's
there-
a
There was a
there's
cone.
cone in the
another-
last one.
And there's not a way to cross it. Also,
Ah.
this kind of looks like a road.
Victory Road.
This is not Victory Road.
Imagine. It's through the sewers.
And behind you, Pandora, you see a ghastly.
Ah.
Are you aghast?
How surprised were you
How
say
did-
you
how
were
could
by
you
this
tell?
ghastly directly in your face? Basically, as Henry points at it, it materializes in front of you.
I back up slightly.
Ah, it's some sort of dark, mysterious orb.
Yeah, it
Should we
is.
kill it or
It's,
what?
That's a ghastly. Nah, I think I want to catch it.
It's gas. It's a
Liza's
gas
faint.
leak. We gotta get out of here then.
Nah. It's cool. Just be cool about it. Trixie?
Hmm?
All right, I can sit this one out. I pull out a hip flask that's just filled with normal water.
Excellent. All right, so
This
you are engaging then.
Yes, I am.
All right. Add turn and add turn. So roll a d6 plus your dexterity plus insight, I believe, was the modifier combination.
Okay. There's just not a button for it, huh?
Yeah, apparently not.
Not
It's-
anymore.
What's the point of the initiative button?
I don't know.
It was wrong.
Okay, so it's
Not-
D6 plus what?
A d6 plus whatever your dexterity and insight numbers added up are.
Okay.
So let me see here.
Damn. Hearing the Pokemon music cleave through my Spotify just hurts. It's fine. Ah, you increased the volume.
Louder.
Plus dexterity and insight, which is really good for me actually. So we take those.
Holy shit.
Yeah, my dex is 2 and my insight's 4. I don't know what
It's
you
not insight though for initiative.
Oh, was it
Okay,
not?
why did you
It's
lie to me?
dex-
Oh, it's
plus
dexterity
alert.
plus alert. I was wrong.
So there is a button for it.
Yeah, but the button doesn't work. The button rolls a pool, and the button wants to roll the pool of dexterity plus alert instead of rolling 1d6 and adding
Those
the
two
combo
numbers,
of
yeah.
dexterity and alert.
Yeah, so that's my bad. So I'll take the 5 plus the 2 is correct. So that's already a 7, which is already better. But I don't know if you have any points in
Where's-
alert. I don't know if Trixie has points in alert or not. That'd be under your skills.
Oh wait, who's rolling initiative? Trixie.
Your
is
Pokemon
Trixie.
always
Okay.
does.
Yeah, yeah.
You
yeah,
never
yeah.
roll initiative for yourself until
I
after the
understand,
first
I
turn.
understand. Okay,
Until you,
so
unless you want to get
Trixie
in there.
has 0 in alert but 3 in dex.
Okay, so it'll be 5 plus 3, so an 8.
Yeah.
Cool. So Trixie's going
Sorry,
first.
I rolled.
I keep on trying to right-click on the turn order as if that means anything. So yeah, Trixie's going first. What would you like to do?
Now, tell me, is it possible to hold back in terms of like if I almost killed the thing?
Yes.
I don't want to
I
be
believe,
too powerful.
I believe you can choose. I believe you can choose to hold back, and it does like half damage.
Sorry,
how does-
Master. I have to hold out this
How
one.
exactly does catching work in a battle sense?
Okay, so it'd be something that you could do as your trainer action. I would say that makes sense to me.
Uh-huh.
The way catching
would I
works is
have
you've got a
to
Pokeball,
eventually
and
get
Pokeballs have a
involved
seal
into the
potency
fray?
of, not technically. I think you could just do it as your
Okay.
action at the end of the turn to throw a Pokeball.
Okay.
So, depending on the rank of the Pokemon is the amount of successes you need to roll. The seal potency of a Pokeball is 4, so that means that you roll 4 dice you have 4 chances to do a success on the Pokemon. If the Pokemon is at half health, you get 1 bonus success. If the Pokemon's at 1 HP, you get a bonus success. And if it has a status ailment, you get a bonus success. So you can try to
Nothing
load...
for will that does anything?
No.
Just checking for spite. Okay.
No. So if you bring it down
Okay.
to 1 HP, you could potentially only have to roll 2 successes to catch it. Let me actually double check its rank, because that might be a lie. It's also harder to catch if it's a higher rank. So this is a beginner rank Pokemon. Much like the Magnemite that Josh caught was, which I believe means it needs 4 successes to be caught. So you could knock it down to 2 by not getting it down to 1 HP.
Okay. All right, Trixie. Let's do this thing. Trixie knows what to do. Goes for an Astonish.
Alright, go ahead and roll accuracy, looking for a 1.
Astonished.
1 success. That's 2 successes. And then you can go ahead and roll 3 chance dice to see if it flinches, because it worked. There should be a button for that on the move, I believe.
It does not flinches.
Nope. It does not flinch, but it does do damage. So go ahead and roll the damage, and it's super effective, so it does an additional... I can't remember. Did we say that was an additional dice? Or is that an additional point? I don't remember.
Oh, you're the game person.
I've got a
what do I
thing
put
for
defense.
thing right here.
Defense again?
0, yeah. Where
Okay.
it doesn't work the right way. Weaknesses receives an additional point of damage as long as you roll at least 1 damage. So this does 4 damage unless you want to do less. It will survive 4 damage. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah. I'll deal 4.
Or I guess it depends on its defense. Let me see. I don't know what Ghastly's defense is, but hold on. Defense is 2 actually, so it does 2 damage. The Ghastly looks not unfazed by that. And it's going to hit you back with a... What does Ghastly know? It's going to hit you back with a Lick. And it does that. Lick time. Looking for at least 1 success.
Damn.
That is 4 successes, making it a critical hit.
Yeah.
So... Do I have a piece of paper in here about crits, maybe? I might not. Unfortunate. So we'll roll the potential paralyze chance there first. Does not paralyze. That's the good
Nice.
news. So
Bad news is this does like
I think it
6
adds.
damage.
I want to say the dice doesn't. Let me just pull this back up. I've got it.
Lick is a ghost move, isn't it?
Yep.
It is.
Damn.
It gets stab plus
Plus super effective, plus crit.
plus
yeah.
critical. I think you got 1 tap Nuzlocke
Okay.
run.
Critical
I
hit.
think I did.
You add 2 dice to the damage pool. Ooh boy.
Uh-oh.
That sounds spicy.
What's the stab?
Yeah, well, the
Dude.
stab is already factored
Alright.
in, so that's the good news.
and super effective.
Oh no.
Dude. All right.
So it's 5
Cool.
damage?
I have to roll 2 more
It
dice.
literally is one tapping Trixie. Just so you
Oh,
know.
you've got defense.
Okay, fair.
It's not going to be great. I have to roll 2
Did you
additional
roll-
d6s
did you roll
too.
I was
for
gonna say
I'm working on it.
you didn't. Put
Okay,
them
so
on a
it's
button.
only
so it's
Okay.
currently
only
at 4
4.
damage.
So it's only 4
With the
minus
2
your special
rolls.
defense.
+1 for super effective.
Yeah, no, that's the 4. That's
Yeah,
where we got
that's
4
the
from.
4, yeah.
Okay, cool.
So what's your special defense?
Let me look. I don't remember where that is.
It's up towards the top.
It's to the right of the initiative button.
I suppose I can get the...
Special defense is 2, I guess, if I'm reading this right.
Okay.
It's not special defense, it's physical.
Yeah, it would be physical. But I think
Still
they're the
2.
same. So
Yeah.
yeah, you only take 2 damage. That could have been worse. You're fine.
How do you get modifier on special and normal defense?
Moves that increase your defenses, or
Okay.
your defense is
Why are they
handled
both
by your
dictated
vitality.
by vitality?
So there's an optional rule.
They're
to
both handled
contr-
by vitality.
There's an optional rule to control one of them with special, and I might end up doing that just to make it, you know.
Yeah, it's weird that
Different.
they're both handled by vitality, but eh.
Yeah, I don't know if there's a way for me to actually change it in the sheet, so I'll have to work on it. But for now, we're just rolling with this. All right, so it's
Okay.
Trixie's turn once again. This
So
time,
how much damage? Okay, you already did it.
yeah,
Okay,
you took 2 damage.
cool.
And Trixie looks not uninjured by this. So if you want to do anything else, it will cost you. You will need to roll at least 2 successes.
So what does the stab one do again? Is that just also you roll an extra die or something?
So stab is factored in. I believe it gives you an extra damage. It adds a bonus die. Yes. And that's factored in on the sheet as long as I click the stab button for it. So what's Trixie want to do? You need
okay,
at least 2
so-
successes. I should mention, if you didn't want to take that damage, by the way, since we haven't gone anywhere yet, you could try to clash or evade it, although you would need to roll at least a 4
Oh, okay.
to do so.
Yeah,
so,
and I don't know that I can. I could technically hit the evade. Well, and the clash.
You have to clash with
'cause I
a
actually
damaging
have
move, though,
strength and-
just so you know.
Yeah, true, and I can't use Astonish again. Okay.
Yes. So yeah, that's the
Yeah, I mean, my only other damaging move is Psy Wave, which is a special attack.
all right. Do you want to try to
So
do the Psy
unfortunate.
Wave?
No, it literally won't work.
Oh, you can't roll higher than a 2. It's not immune
Or
to
wait,
poison.
I'm sorry. No. It's also not poison, but no, I was just my brain breaks. So even though Psy Wave is a special move, it would still roll Strength plus Clash for the Clash. It looks like.
Yeah, it might be special plus clash. Let me look into that for you. I've got combat, holding, evading, and clashing. Let me see here.
On my sheet, it says Strength plus Clash, but
Okay, clashing, strength or special. So you would roll special plus clash for that.
okay.
So it
me see
depends
what
on
the
if it's a
odds are.
physical or a special.
I would have to get a full success to do it, so
Not gonna bother.
It's not really worth. It's not worth it. Season Trooper.
No problem. So yeah, you need at least 2 successes for whatever you want to try to do here, unless you're done this round.
I'm gonna hit it with a spite. Might as well for this round.
Okay. I mean, you could do the Psy Wave. You might even
Just
know
in
that.
general?
You
Yeah, I
might
know.
even know that technically Ghastly is weak to Psychic because it's a poison type.
It is poison.
Well, I don't want to kill it.
Kill him.
It is not below half.
Oh, by the way, exciting Spider-Man related news. They've been releasing
Okay, I'll
posters and
side
stuff
with.
for the new Spider-Verse movie. It's got a lot of Spider-Man in it, and everyone's flipping out on the Reddit because the new poster has the Spectacular Spider-Man from the show Spectacular
I heard
Spider-Man
that.
Yeah, I
way
heard
on
about
the
that.
right, cropped. We're all hoping
Nice.
Josh Keaton says one line so we can go, yay!
Nice.
Yay.
I still want 94 Spider-Man to show up and yell shocker.
Shocker!
Just way
Get
too.
Can't hide from me! Run from me, I think.
Would be pretty good.
Yeah, I'll
To
sidewave
the ends
actually.
of the earth.
Okay, go ahead and roll accuracy. You need at least 2 successes.
Because super effective gives me a bonus damage die, right?
Yes.
They also
What's
put
super
Ultimate
effective gives you a
Spider-Man in
bonus,
there.
just like an extra point of damage as long as you roll at least 1 damage.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Ayo.
That's a 3, so that's a
Ah,
success. So,
Uh-oh, Swizzy.
so at beginner rank, you
I
roll
like I wanted to.
2 dice. So go ahead and roll 2 dice, and it'll do an extra damage if you succeed. Because Psy Wave
Oh, that's only
just
2.
does fixed damage.
It probably won't kill it.
Okay, but I did crit.
No, you didn't.
No. Crits,
No,
you have
critters,
roll
you need to
3
roll
above.
3 more successes than you
You physically
needed.
can't crit with that one.
Oh, okay.
So you're
I
good.
see. My bad. So okay,
Nice.
so
So roll 2
the
dice,
damage.
and then if you hit at least one of them, it'll do extra damage.
But yeah, they also have Ultimate Spider-Man, who's the Spider-Man from the show Ultimate Spider-Man, which is a weird show where Peter Parker goes to Counter Earth, which is an Earth that's like our own, but populated by animal people and also normal humans.
Hmm.
And also
Oh.
his
So
suit
it's
is made out of
Zootopia.
nanorobots.
Okay,
And
so
also he
that
has
does
a cape.
wild.
So do I?
So that
roll
does
it-
2 damage.
Do I roll it a second time, or do you mean just to roll?
No, it does
2
2 damage. It
dice.
ignores
Okay.
it ignores defense. So
Okay.
it just deals 2 damage. So Ghastly is
One.
now looking pretty rough.
It's okay, pal.
So
Don't worry, Mologai, it's canon now.
So let me go into Ghastly here, and
Into Ghastly.
it's going to.
Also, I said the wrong thing twice. I'm not thinking of Ultimate Spider-Man. Ultimate Spider-Man is the one that's unfortunately got Drake Bell on the voice cast. I was trying to say
rip.
Unlimited Spider-Man. I'm just a dunce. There it is.
All right,
Unlimited
it's gonna try to
Spider-Man.
mean look your
Or rather, Spider-Man
your Trixie.
Unlimited.
It does not. All right, that is
Trixie just glares right back.
yeah, that is all Ghastly is able to do this round. So Ghastly is done. Unless Trixie's doing anything else, you get the
I will
chance
throw
to
a
do your
Pokeball.
trainer action. Yep, go ahead. So,
Okay, you got to tell me how.
let me see. There might be just a button for it. Yep, there's a Pokeball button in your things. So it should say Pokeball 4, and there's a
Things.
catch button. So up towards the top, where your like dexterity plus alert, all that stuff is. There's a button that says catch.
Ah, there it is.
Yes.
Okay, so just click that.
So you take out your Pokeball.
No modifiers, I'm assuming.
Nope.
God,
Okay.
the web cave is so.
Is it under half
It's
health? Because I thought that
Yes.
added a modifier.
Oh, so no, that just means you don't have to roll as many die. You don't get extra dice. You just don't have to roll as many
I see.
It
successes.
lowers the
Okay, that makes
DC.
God damn it.
You chuck the ball at the Ghastly. It shakes once. It shakes twice.
You don't have to do this.
Do it.
Unfortunately, it does break out of the ball. It is now. So you could also. Let me think. I'm trying to think what you could do here, because I don't think hopping into the fray would help you. I think that would. I want to say throwing the shit was your trainer action, and then the round continues, as I recall.
Well, yeah. That's what I assumed.
Change point an action, some move styles.
I throw a Pokeball, it breaks free. I jump in and punch it in the face.
Yeah, this Ghastly's looking pretty rough off. So it is Trixie's turn if you want to try to do anything. Otherwise, you can just
man, get in
not.
the
It looks
ball.
real bad. I will tell you that. Like
Yeah,
on
I
the
know.
edge of fainting.
That's cool.
Also, he kept all the robots that formed his costume in a watch. It was weird.
Nice.
Weird show.
Just gonna roll.
You're
some
welcome,
spite
Molo
and
guy.
sh-
It took
Alright.
literally no effort
Uh,
on my part.
That drops. That does. The spite works. It drops him down to 1 will point.
Ooh, a shiny Fampy.
You have
Henry will
you've
definitely try to catch a
demoralized
Fampy
the
if he runs into one.
You've demoralized the Ghastly.
Because
And,
that's a ground type, which is in the list of types that Henry's gonna try to catch.
Yeah. So
Right?
Ghastly.
I'm thinking that right.
Yes.
Fampy's a ground type.
Yes, it is. Let me show you here.
So is will only reduced by moves like this that reduce will?
You can also spend will to re-roll misses and stuff like that.
Oh, for real? Okay.
Yeah.
That.
Yeah, Steven said that last
I
time.
could have done that with the Pokeball then, right?
I mean,
No.
we haven't gone anywhere this far. If you want, I can look into that for you. But maybe.
Oh yeah, I
Okay.
guess we as trainers do also have will.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
that's
do
what
have
I'm
will
saying,
points
like,
also.
If I can re-roll misses, I'll just do that.
You could spend will point to re-roll one unsuccessful die from all of your rolls during this round. So if you wanted to spend a will point, you could re-roll one of your d6s, and we can retcon some stuff because nothing really happened.
Okay. Yeah, I'll try it.
So go ahead and roll a d6, and reduce your
we'll-
will by 1.
And what's it got to land on? Like 4 and up
4, 5,
or
6.
something like that. Okay.
Hey!
Probably.
All right, so the ball rolls once.
Time rewind.
We rewind a little bit. The ball rolls once. The ball rolls twice. The ball rolls a third time. Boo. And the light goes bright on it, and then the light flickers out as I try to remember where my battle theme is.
And then the light flicks on again, and then it flicks out.
And you've caught a ghastly.
Oh, nice.
And yeah, you have a ghastly now. It is at 1 HP. And unlike because this one was
Can you
random,
undo
I
the
did
will
not.
being reduced because
Yes.
it didn't happen?
Yes, I
Okay.
can do that for you. So let me go into this ghastly's character sheet for you. I also might have to add another ability in here because of the way the game works.
Is it a male or a female?
It is a male ghastly. And if you give me 1 second, I can put it in your character page of things that you have. Like I said, I did not have this one prepared because it was random.
Well, yeah.
You didn't have it
Fair
on the map, so I didn't know for sure if you would get it. So this one you will have to wait until next week to get a proper token for.
Fair enough.
But you do have a ghastly.
Look at the fucking actual Pokemon person over here taking 3 times the length to capture one Pokemon. As
Alright.
Henry J. Orfeo.
There's no need.
Josh did cosplay a guy once.
Well, Josh, you talked yours down. Swissy felt the need to establish dominance.
Yep.
I mean,
So,
I just wanted to show him what I'm about.
Trixie smiles at you as you have succeeded.
Yeah, you got a new friend.
Malaga, I've cosplayed as a Pokemon hiker like 4 or 5 times.
You could stop at
I had
4
the
or
outfit
5
made.
hikers.
I had
let
the
him
outfit and I
dress
just
up
kept
before we let
going
him
to
down.
anime conventions with it. It was great. It turns out super easy. You just buy a hiker backpack. You have to fill it with cardboard so it looks full all the time. Walk around my walking stick.
I like to
And then
imagine Trixie's pretty fucking psyched to have another ghost around.
And then people would look at me and they would say, multiple people would say, "Are you the yodeler from the Price is Right game?" Which doesn't make any sense, because not only do I not look like him at all, because I wasn't wearing
Looks
lederhosen,
just
wasn't
like
carrying a
him.
pickaxe, and the only thing that was the same was my hat, which the emerald, the fucking Gen whatever emerald is, hiker sprite, has a little dumb little Robin Hood hat on. So I had one on, and people saw that hat, their minds went blank and empty, and they went, that's the yodeler from Price is Right. The fact it happened multiple times really annoys me to this day.
Sorry, I was checking on something, so I was just sort of letting Josh ramble.
I can keep going.
Nah, you're good.
You know what I don't understand? Mayo chup. Why not just own separately ketchup and mayo?
It's easy.
What are you saving by combining? It's like that whole that thing where they sell the jar that's like, this is peanut butter and jelly in one jar. What are you saving? You're not really saving time. You're not
Yeah, you
saving
are.
money. It's worthless.
Literally, you are saving time. But
You're not saving time. Not enough time. What do you mean?
Okay.
You
I was
saving
just
time
checking
to
some
open a
numbers here.
second jar? If you got the squirt jelly, you literally could just that shit
I mean,
out
I don't eat peanut butter, so it doesn't matter to me. But I can see.
What?
in like 2 seconds.
What's your problem?
Okay, I'm ready
There's
now.
people that don't like things, as it turns out.
There are people that are allergic to peanuts, which I assume is the only reason Swissy's never eaten peanut butter.
No, I like
Are you
peanuts. I
allergic
just
to
don't like
nuts?
peanut butter.
That's fucking.
It's not wild. Fuck
It's kind of
off.
wild to me.
It's
I love
not a
peanut
wild.
butter.
I'm gonna fucking kill myself.
It's
I've-
delicious.
Okay.
Do you
so,
like Reese's peanut butter cups?
No,
Really?
I'm so sorry for you.
I don't like peanut butter. So, whatever.
It is what it
Shouldn't be a
is.
point
We
of
need to. We
contention.
need to move on.
I would love to do something. I haven't done anything.
Well,
I'm sorry, I've just never met someone that doesn't like peanut butter. It's never
don't think
happened to
they're
me
real.
before.
and I never
we cannot
will.
confirm.
I pull
We
a
cannot
gun.
confirm him. Oh no!
All right, so the battle is over. Trixie's looking a little bit beat up. Your new ghastly friend is very beat up, as I think you can now see.
Yeah, I'm gonna let him rest in the ball for a bit.
Fair.
He can just stay there until we can figure that out.
All right, but yeah, Trixie looks moderately rough. Slightly over half HP because of the way numbers work. If you wanted to apply a potion. If not, we can move on. Okay. You want to do both
Potion.
charges?
So
Get back up to 5.
what
Each charge is 1 HP.
yeah. Okay, yeah. I'll
And
do
each
that.
potion has 2 charges. So
Okay.
you spray Trixie back up to full HP.
Spritz.
Trixie looks grateful and tousles your hat because you're still wearing it.
Yeah.
And
I tousle the weird hair tentacles.
right.
Fuck off.
And Elias goes, all right. Like I said, we should just be up here to the left. And that'll be pretty much it.
Oh, well, you didn't have to wait on me. Don't act like I held you.
I mean, it didn't take that long.
I'm not going to leave an unattended minor in the sewers.
I'm 19.
19 what?
Years old.
Oh! You need to eat more vegetables. I say looking
Sound like
at
my
the
dad.
the scrawny child.
All right. And so as you are going, a faint green light becomes visible at the end of the tunnel as you continue. And you can see Elias visibly relax. All right, this is it, guys. The exit is right up there. My go bag is in that trash can next to the door. And the stairs right next to it lead up to an abandoned building that's next to the Tropio Plus depot. The truck should be waiting for us. So as I scoot you all onto the new map, 1 second. Whoosh. So here is Henry and Blake and Pandora and Trixie and Liza and Wuffy. And I forgot to put an Elias on here, but there he is.
Didn't even know he had a token. There he is.
Yeah, I had a token last week. I spent time pulling him out of the fight. The only thing I was able to accomplish.
Why is my depressed office worker not good at adventuring?
No, she was
We're all
rolling
playing
better
over
than
now.
Wuffy was, dude.
That's
was unfortunate.
listen. Eventually, you'll get like a move that's better than sleep or sing or whatever.
I mean, I do have Pound, but I'm not sending her in.
All right.
that seems like a you problem, man. Pound is great. You just get in there.
Character.
Clonk, clonk.
So,
Badonk, badonk.
no sooner has Elias finished the sentence and the scene comes into view than you hear the sound of rushing footsteps. From the far end of the hallway, you can see 2 people in Progress security armor come running down the hallway. I wrote hallway there twice. One of them looks familiar
some
to you,
escape
especially,
pattern.
Henry. It looks a lot like the guy you put in a headlock earlier.
Oh, you do not want to do this again, buddy.
And the other one is wearing, looks like kind of a modified version of the same sort of armor. And they run in from this hallway over here. Let me drag onto the map. Oh no, I actually don't have a progress security guy on this page. Whoops.
Well, you can pull him in from the side.
Yeah, hold on. Just give me a second to find him. He's red. There we go. Boop.
Organize your tokens.
You see, yeah, these 2 guys run in, and one of them goes, "That's then Constable, the scientists and the civilians from the park." Elias tenses up, looking at you all nervously. The other figure steps into the light, and you can see their armor actually looks different from the other guards. There's purple accents on it, and the helmet covers their entire face. Instead of a visor, there seems to be a full light-up display, which features a spooky-looking eyeball staring straight at the 4 of you. Well,
Looks like
looks like you finally reached the end of the line. I thought you might come this way, employee number 4453. My deduction seems to have been spot on. I did not think you would bring friends, however. Oh well, it's all the same to me. That means I get to test out the new multi-command armor that Fortress has been testing. And, the Progress security guy looks at this constable, as he referred to them as. He goes, "What do you want me to do, boss?" And in that moment, Elias seems to make up his mind about something. He whispers to the three of you while the constable is monologuing, and his companion is asking what to do. All right, guys, I'm going to try to lead them away. Remember what I said. Get that egg to the professor and Crash Peaks. I'll catch up when I can. Don't wait up. He takes a deep breath and then shouts suddenly, "This was an ambush! I knew I couldn't trust you guys! I'm getting the hell out of here!" He suddenly makes a break for this tunnel at full speed, leaping heroically, almost tripping over the barrier, but not quite, as he dashes off this way. And he throws out his Houndour behind him as he does to like lay covering fire. And they take off down the hallway. And the constable looks at his subordinate and just points at the guy like, "Well? Yes, sir, Constable Brain, sir." And the Progress guy takes off as well. And
Brain? Wow.
And Constable Brain...
Says Pandora.
Your name... Yeah, listen.
Wait, what's happening? Henry,
Constable Brain.
Henry in real time, loads and blinks as the Elias sprints off. He goes, "What? Huh?"
And Constable Brain steps in front of the doorway, blocking
How does he feel about the fact I made fun of his dumb name?
I don't think he heard you. He either didn't hear you or is straight up ignoring you.
Fair.
And he looks at the three of you once those two are out of eyeshot and goes, "Well, as simple as that would be, I'm afraid the risk that 4453 told you something is too great. I'm going to have to detain you all until I can determine if you're a security risk or not, on the authority of Progress Security. Now, we can do this the easy way or the hard way. So, what will it be?"
Oh, I crack my knuckles. I love the hard way.
Yeah, this guy kind of fucks.
Is that what Pandora says?
Yes.
That's incredible.
Why do you think that bad guy is cool?
No, I'm not talking about Brain. I point at fucking the
okay.
dude cracking his knuckles, and I say, "Yeah, this guy, he kind of fucks."
No,
Is
I
that
thought
one
he
of
really
those
wouldn't
internet
work.
slangs?
You see Constable Brain's eyeball display blink in slight confusion, and then they go, "So be it." Constable Brian, I fucking wrote Brian in here. God damn it.
Well, that's his real name.
You know what it was? Originally, it was Brian to be a not very subtle hint at Brain, but then I decided I can just name them Brain, and then I did the same thing with the rest of them.
That's
So
fucking
Constable Brain pulls out 3 Pokeballs.
You know, there was a thing ran through my head when Elias was like, when you're like, Elias seems to have made up his mind. I really wanted you to be like, he pulls out a gun. Oh no!
Bam!
I'm taking you all with me.
So Constable Brain pulls out 3 Pokeballs and hucks them onto the battlefield.
Holy jeez!
As I begin the
Are they
boss
allowed
music.
to do that? Henry points at the 3 Pokemon. Is that normal?
Yeah.
No, but it's
It says
little...
No.
the eye on
unsanctioned.
the helmet display flashes, and Constable Brian shouts, "Engage multi-command." He
Brain.
strikes a pose. Brain, thank you. He strikes a pose, and 2 panels on the back of his armor open up. 2 cables snake out of the openings, each with a light-up display of a face and a speaker attached. One of his arms begins emitting a holographic keyboard, and he tosses the 3 Pokeballs out, sending out his team.
You should really have a soundboard, my dude.
Nope. With my mouth.
It's fun to make noises though.
With my mouth.
All right, so everybody who wants to participate, which I assume is all of you, go ahead and roll.
Oh, we're in.
I do.
Roll your
Now,
numbers.
I'm not getting detained today.
Someone help me here. What am I even looking at? Oh, there's like a bronzong, right?
There's
a
a
Play
Bronzor, a
doll?
ball toy, and a
There's a
Solosis.
play doll and some
It's a ball toy.
monstrosity.
Solosis is the weird green orb one.
Yeah, green orb. I know that one because it comes real
That
unique.
sounds like a disease.
It's like a fertilized egg undergoing meiosis.
Gross. What did you say
hate its
initiative
smell.
was?
It's dexterity plus alert plus you roll a d6 and then. So actually, if you look at it, it shows what dexterity plus alert. It gives you a pool number where the initiative button is. Just add that number to a d6 roll.
The pool number plus d6?
Yes.
Yeah, so just roll a d6 plus the pool. Yep.
I'm gonna go ahead and send out Magnamike.
Alright.
Very cool.
I send out no.
You sent out your ghastly
He's
with 1
almost
HP.
dead.
So I'll give like a nod to Blake that he can sit this one out for at least for now, and go. All right, Magnamike, you're on the clock.
That's good.
Oh, that's
Nice.
pretty badass.
And then I will roll a d6.
Yeah, I'll let you guys all do. So Pandora got a 4, or Trixie got a 4, I should say.
Yeah.
Okay. Magnamite gets a 5.
Gee, Brain, what are we gonna do today?
We're gonna beat up some random civilians. Wuffy got a 2. Alright, now I gotta roll the other 2 idiots, so let's see here.
Can't wait for Henry J. Orfeo to beat up fucking Constable Brain.
8 for the ball toy. That's pretty good.
If we focus the trainer, we can take him down.
Can you multi-command your own arms, idiot? I say, running up and bashing their head in with my kid.
Listen, yeah, we don't have to Pokemon battle at all. Why play by his rules? Just beat him up. I'm dead ass right now.
Alright, and Bronzor gets a 6.
I mean, Steven knows that my plan is to send Henry into as many frays as possible. So
True.
That's all these descending.
I am gonna try it.
Alright, so Ball Toy gets to go first. Let me see what Ball Toy can do.
Oh, what are you, a toy for balls?
Maybe. Oh, Ball Toy has a lot of moves because its insight is quite high. Let's
It
see
is a
here.
ghost, isn't it? Ground ghost or something
It
like
is
that?
Ground Psychic.
Oh, we have to pick our things when we start the battle, right?
Oh yeah, you have to pick whatever ability
do.
you want.
I will pick sturdy.
I don't. Levitate.
Yeah, I guess. Do you
only
want to
choice.
do what do you have again, babe? It's like Cute Charm or
A
the other
cute
one.
charm is what I'm doing.
Okay. So let me see what Ball Toy's got access to here, because it's a few things. It is going to. Let's see here. Let's say Baltoy is going to for its first trick. It is going to use Harden. Needs a roll of at least a 1.
Which one is Balto? It's the middle one, right?
It's
Yes.
the middle one.
That's the middle one.
All right, and it succeeds.
That was
So-
my first shiny catch was a ball toy.
Oh, that's fun. So its defense goes up by 1 point. And then it needs at least a 2 for the next thing it decides to do. Bronzor. Let's see here. Okay, cool. Not as many moves. That's good. This will be completely unhelpful.
I
Oh my
accidentally
God.
closed the tab.
Boy, howdy. All right. Bronzor is going to use Tackle on... it's just going to go straight at the Magnemite. Metal on metal violence.
No.
Sick.
When will the alloys become allies?
My god, it managed to succeed somehow.
Amazing.
It did it. What a
So-
champion.
I believe this is not going to be a lot of damage. It's probably going to come down to 1, because I'm pretty sure Magnemite is resistant to normal.
Let me double check. Hold on. I resist normal.
So at best, yeah, it's 1. That's 1 damage. Unless you want to try, unless you want to clash it or dodge it or whatever.
Ooh.
You could.
Well, if I clash it, I get to deal damage back, right?
Yeah, it's you basically each do 1 damage if you clash successfully.
But then
I believe you
have-
need to
then
roll
I-
as. I believe you need to match its damage to clash, which would be. I mean, I think you would just do it. Let me double check if it's the damage or
Alright.
the accuracy.
I think I have to match the act. Yeah, double check quick. Because if
Um,
I'll probably try to clash with tackle.
It looks like foe scores as many successes as you. Yeah, so the clash comes before the damage. So yeah, you would be able to clash it for. You would
Yeah,
have to
sure,
roll
why
at least a
not?
1.
I only have 2 dice, but we can try it. Yeah.
All right, what move are you clashing with?
Good job, Mike. I will clash with a with tackle.
All right, these two round boys.
Oh, you can like
smack
mark the
into
moves
each other.
you've used. Oh, nice.
Oh, can you? Nice.
There's like a little button, radio button to the left.
Ah, yeah, there is.
So these two round boys smack into each other at high Gaha speeds. I keep forgetting to hit enter, and my numbers are not saving.
The title
So-
of this episode should be "When Will the Alloys Become Allies?" Because that was just really good.
That was a good line. Magna Mike is up.
Oh, excellent.
Oh no, it didn't
all
save
right,
his didn't save his token name. Hold on, I can fix that for you.
Oh yes, please do. I feel like the steel on steel's not. I feel like someone else is gonna be able to deal with the steel on steel a little better.
Possibly. It's a
gonna,
steel psychic also. They're all psychic types.
Ah, I see. I don't have anything that's good for that at the moment.
Ghost Beat's psychic, right? Or am I
Yes.
crazy? Yeah.
Yes, although I
I'm
think
gonna
steel might
tell-
resist it, just so you know.
I'm gonna be
Steel
like
resists fucking everything.
yeah, my Magnemite resists electric, flying, steel, bug, dragon, fairy, grass, ice, normal, psychic, and rock.
it's a lot.
So Henry's gonna be like, huh, metal vs metal seems like it'll take too long. Mike
Oh, steel does not resist ghost.
Oh.
Nice.
How about that?
will be like, Mike, leave that for the next ship. Go rotate over onto that gooey orb over there. And Magnemite will fly over to do a thunder shock against the
Okay.
the goo ball.
Cool. You're looking for at least a 2 success since you used a clash.
So roll thunder shock.
That's 2.
2.
That's a success. So roll a chance die to paralyze. It does not paralyze, but it will do some damage.
Okay.
Unless- let me-
Do you want me to just roll without the defense?
Give me 1 second to see if I want to clash that. I don't know if I can. So that doesn't do damage, does it? I will attempt to clash. Let me see. Because I have to roll a 2 successes, right? Yes. Alright, so the Solosis attempts to beat back your Thunder Shock with a Psy Wave. And it does it. So
Holy shit.
you both take 1 damage. And now Solosis's number goes up to 2. Alright, so you're up to a 3 because your next action will require 3 things. Now it is the Solosis's turn, and I think I may have just fucked myself, but we'll get there when we get there.
It's all part of the plan.
The Solosis is going to attempt to use Reflect.
They may try.
They failed. Despite all odds, they did fail. So, it tries to channel its mental power, but Magnemike is harassing it too much, and it can't get a good focus. So, Trixie, you're up. You need, whatever you do, you need 1 success for.
Baba Booey.
Trixie is going to be the MVP of this fight, I bet.
Yeah, it seems
Yeah,
that
with
way,
the
doesn't
type advantage.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Trixie's
Start
gonna
one-tap.
front up on the Bronzong.
Bronzor.
Bronzor. Can't remember.
Bronzong is the
Bronzor.
big one, the gong one.
And smack it with a good old Astonish here.
All right. Roll accuracy. That's a hit.
Bam.
Go ahead and roll the chance dice to flinch.
Bam.
Nope. Not quite.
Bam. Also, it's super effective.
All right, super effective, so that deals an additional damage. It wasn't a crit, so let me double check Bronzor's defense.
Yeah, is it completely negated? Because it probably is.
I mean, it still takes 1 damage.
Oh, okay, cool. We take those.
And also, as Constable Brain would have made it hard to do physical damage. It would have, but it didn't. Despite, again, it only needed, it had a 6, and it only needed like 3 to succeed, and yet.
And yeah.
And yet.
So Bronzor does take 1 damage, and doesn't seem to like this. And as you're all doing this fight, you can see, while you're all giving out your commands, you can see that Constable Brain, when it's commanding the Solosis, the head over its right shoulder is commanding it. It's like producing a computerized voice, and when he's commanding the Bronzor, the head over his left shoulder is producing the voice. And with his regular voice, which is still a little bit distorted through the helmet, he is commanding the ball toy. Wuffy, you're up. Whatever you do will require a 1 success. Whatever you do will require 1 success, because you haven't done anything yet this round. And Trixie's counter goes up to 2.
Boko's also not audible to us.
Sorry, I forgot. Sorry, I got confused.
So yeah, Wuffy's up.
Yeah, I got that. I got that part. I just don't know what you mean by 1 success. Everything requires 1 success or more.
You only need 1 this turn though, because you haven't gone yet.
Oh, is that how this works?
Yeah,
Oh,
you can do
more
a thing.
likely
The number of successes goes up another 1.
Until the
Okay,
round
so
resets.
is that a thing you just didn't know last week then?
No, I did.
They
I
talked
did
about
know
it
that.
extensively.
Oh, okay.
That's how I knew about it.
So yeah, what's Wuffy gonna do?
I think the first thing I'm gonna have her do is use round.
Okay. So go ahead and do it. Holy shit, you have a lot of damage for rounds. That's a 2,
And
so
that
that's a
is
success.
For that one's going for Claydol.
For the, it's a ball toy, but fine.
Whatever. It's the same thing.
It is not. If this were a Claydol, you'd be having a
second
much
Pokemon
worse time.
round. That would be sick.
Alright, so, sound base, so... Let's see. So go ahead and roll... I don't know if I have anything I can try to deflect that with, because I don't know if you can clash sound-based moves. I feel like you can't.
I don't know, dude. It just says special.
There's a limit on moves you can clash?
Like certain moves you can't. Like most physical and special ones you can, but... I'm just trying
How
to
would you clash with a sound wave?
Easy. I
No, I
deflect the
understand that,
waves with my sword. Ching ching. Bling bling. And I redirect them back at you.
I will look into that. In the meantime, roll damage. I'm just gonna not have him do it.
Do I have to put input defense / special
Nope.
defense?
Don't worry about that. I'll handle that on the other end. So it's gonna be 2 damage. And that would be a special move. So let me see what Baltoy's special defense is. Alright, so it takes 1 damage, because its special defense is actually kind of high. It also did use Harden last turn, so its regular defense is higher also.
So which... Is Wuffy engaged with the Baltoy?
Technically,
Yes.
I mean, it's a sound-based move, so I don't think... I'll have Wuffy get slightly closer, but...
Okay.
Just put it on top
I
of
just wasn't
the
sure.
beams.
Also, like where we are doesn't.
Yeah, it
Actually,
doesn't.
No,
it
I
doesn't
know.
shows that way.
I just wanted to know for myself.
That's fair. All right. It's the end of that. Well, actually, no. It's it'll continue until everybody is gone. So you see, Baltoy needs 2. Seeing what everybody's up to, Baltoy is going to. Let me see here. What moves does Baltoy have that have a less than 0 chance of succeeding? Baltoy is going to attempt to hit back Wuffy with Confusion.
Hit that Wuffy, though.
Needs to roll.
Bro, hit the Wuffy, dude.
It fails. It needed 2 successes. It did not roll that. So, Baltoy, after getting hit by the rounds, tries to like spin and use its mental powers back on Wuffy, but Wuffy just kind of shrugs it off.
Head
Wuffy,
empty,
too
no
chill.
thoughts.
No thoughts. Head empty. Yes, exactly. All right, Bronzor. Let's see, what's Bronzor got? I think it needs a 3 to succeed. Oh no, just a 2. It didn't clash or evade or anything. Let's see here.
All boys.
Boy
love
howdy,
number
all of
3.
its boy howdy, all of its shit requires so much. It's going to attempt to use a confusion. Also,
It may try.
that's actually a success. So let me roll a chance die to confuse. Nope,
Good.
it sure didn't. Oh, okay. So I see what the chance die is. It needs to roll a 6 in order for the chance to happen. That's why it's saying 0, even though it rolled a 4. So on the chance die, you need to roll a 6 for the thing to apply.
That makes sense. I was going to say, otherwise it'd be a little busted if it was able to just roll off.
If it was like a
successes.
50-50, yeah. No, that makes way more
Right.
sense. I see what the thing is
Like
doing
50-50
now that I look at the
Astonish is
formula.
kind of busted. So that makes sense.
So you do take some damage, though. Although, double check for me if you're resistant to psychic. I don't think so, but
I'm not.
okay. Damage time.
Ghost gimmick is that it's like normal damage from almost everything.
Okay, so that will be 3 damage minus whatever your special defense is.
Which is 2. So I only take 1.
Okay. Trixie takes 1 damage.
Indeed.
Why is Trixie's health bar not showing up for me?
Ghost.
Why does it say 5 of 6 instead of 4 of 5
Oh, that's a good
on
point.
my screen?
That's probably why.
Ah. Sorry, I didn't realize you were doing the HP. Maybe I messed it up by doing it myself.
Possible, but who can say truly? MagicA is up. Whatever you do will
Okay.
require
a chance
3.
to jump in as trainers yet, or
Not yet. Not
No,
until
not
the end
yet.
of the round.
Not until
we're
everyone's
going.
done.
I'm sorry. I keep forgetting.
You eventually will remember.
Yeah.
Now I'll remind everybody
I
that
will-
at 3 is the point where if you roll a 0, it's a critical failure.
It's fine. I will
Yeah,
try
because
a
you have 3 less
sonic
than- Yeah. that
boom.
makes sense.
Alright. Go ahead and do it.
Shit. I will to reroll.
Yeah, go ahead.
Can I?
Yeah, sure.
Banger.
Magnemite can use a will point. Just go ahead and subtract a will.
I've done it.
And then roll a d6. Yeah, that works.
Oh, I just.
You didn't
I
have
just clicked it
it's
again.
you re-roll one of the failed die, but it I mean you it
Oh.
did it. It did it, so it's
That
fine.
makes more sense. Sure.
Move always inflicts 1 damage. That's the Solosis, I assume.
Yes.
All right, that Solosis takes that damage, and then Magnemite requires a 4, which I assume is the point at
He's
which
gonna be
nothing
done.
can do in it. Yeah. Let's see what Solosis can do. Use Psywave and Reflect already. Nah, I think it's done this turn.
That's what I was hoping
so
for.
Solosis is done. Trixie, you're up. You would require a 2 in order to do whatever you want to do here.
You got them right. I can't astonish. So you know what I'm going to do?
Gonna do a side
So will, so really all that will is good for is
taking
for
away
those rerolls,
options,
right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Basically, will takes away options. You can also use will to. So once you're at half health, you start taking -1 success to stuff. But you can use a will point to ignore that for the rest of the combat. You can use 1 will point to ignore it if you're at half health. You can use two will points to ignore it if you're at 1 HP. Because at 1 HP, you start taking -2 successes to everything.
I'm not gonna bother with the Psywave since it'll resist it. I'm just gonna spite it. Might as well.
Yeah, because if
No
something
reason not to.
if something ends the round without any will points, it falls unconscious.
Yeah.
So you are essentially taking away options then. That's a success.
Yeah.
So Bronzor is reduced to 1 will.
Get fucked. No options. Now I need to find a move to the repertoire that reduces it by 1.
I don't think that would be a thing. Wuffy is up. Whatever. If you want to try anything, it will require at least 2 successes.
Okay. And I can only use unique moves per round, right?
Yes.
It would help if I had the right character sheet open.
It might.
How does movement work? Remind me.
It doesn't matter.
Really.
Okay, so
You don't actually have to move.
How many successes did you say I had to get to hit a thing? 2?
2.
I literally can't hit with pound.
Yeah, her physical stat is not good.
No, it's not. It's that I roll 1 dice.
So,
I
in theory,
guess I'll
you
see.
could technically hit with Sing if you roll max successes.
That's my only other option. I'll try it, but I won't expect anything.
That's fair.
No.
Nah, Sing unfortunately misses.
Yeah, because it's a -4 now.
Well, it's a -3. But, yeah. Anyway, so I think everybody else is good. Let me double.
Yeah, that's the end of. I'm at the end of the round, so if anyone wants to do a trainer.
Yeah, I'm double checking if Baltoy can do anything at 3 successes. It might not be able to. Because it used Confusion, it used Harden. Baltoy's going to attempt to Rapid Spin Wuffy. And probably fail. Because it needs at least a 3. Alright. I am wrong. So its dexterity goes up by 1 for Rapid Spin. And Baltoy starts rotating, and it rotates right into Wuffy. For... Now, this you could use Clash to... You could use Pound to clash it, so you could only take 1 damage if you wanted to. Although it only has a damage pool of 2. So...
Yeah,
so explain how this...
So, Clash, you only need to roll as many successes as they do to do it.
They rolled 3?
Yes.
No, you don't roll with their move, though. You roll,
with
Clash stat.
Oh, okay.
Which might be better.
It's on the sheet.
It's up at the top.
No, it's 0.
Oh, rip.
Wuffy's not made for combat.
That's fair.
It's made
okay, well
for
then
support.
I'll just roll damage then. You could also attempt to evade if you wanted to.
Well, actually, before you do that, I have to roll 3 chance dice.
Oh, for what? Oh, right,
Well,
because you're a
you
builder.
touched me.
Yes.
Ah.
So
I don't know.
That's up here.
Cute charm.
Sounds cool.
That'll do it, I believe. So if a foe hits this Pokemon with a non-ranged physical attack, roll 3 chance points to make the foe fall in love. So Baltoy does hit you for the damage, but is then in love.
I assume I can't do this and evade, right?
No, you can, because the chance die just happens.
Okay.
So you can try to evade if you want.
Well, they evaded.
Well, if you evade, then it won't be in love, but we
then
can
the
try
contact.
Okay,
would
no,
happen.
I'll take the hit then, because that seems more useful.
This. Okay,
How much damage did you say it was?
let me see. Probably 1 if I had to guess. Yeah, 1.
Are you doing the health, or should I do it, just so we're not stepping on toes?
For some reason, all you guys' HP is not appearing for me, and I don't know why.
Weird.
You've been doing the health, so I don't know.
Oh, you know what? It's because the max isn't on there for some reason. Okay, so I will do the health for you. There you go.
Okay. Can't see my health bar for some reason.
Yeah, I don't know. All right, that is going to be... I don't think anybody else can act, so I believe that will be the end of the round. I will double-check Bronzor, but I'm pretty sure it's Dungeon Rings. Oh, yeah, Super Dungeon Rings. So... I'll just set everybody's numbers back to 1. Trainers, what do you want to do, if anything? You can...
To
you
the
can,
fray!
I assume you were going to
the
enter the
fray.
fray. Are you also entering the fray, Pandora?
Well, I'm looking first to see if there's anything a person with no strength can even really do in the fray.
Not really.
There's a list of, if you go into the rules pages, there should be a list of, where is it at?
Trainer actions. Yeah, I'm looking.
Yeah, there's one for trainer
I
actions.
recall
and
there
there's-
not really being anything.
Yeah, because switching Pokemon and searching for cover aren't possible if you enter the fray.
Right.
Yeah.
Because they require complete focus. Okay. I don't see a reason for me to now. But
All
this is also where I could take a trainer action in general, right?
Yeah, you could take any trainer action, so you can, like, if you wanted to, like, heal somebody, I think you can do that as your action.
I gotcha.
Magnemite is at 3 of 5,
Don't
Wuffy's
think-
at 5 of 6, Trixie is at 4 of 5, I believe.
Yeah, you could tactical heal Mike while Henry gets in there.
Yeah, Henry, if you want
Yeah,
to...
I'll spend 1 spritz on Mike.
All right. So you quickly crawl up behind these girders and
I
give
slip
Mike a
it-
spritz.
Yeah.
So Mike restores 1
Thanks,
HP.
Pandora! I yell.
It's
About
like,
to
it's
get in there.
I put the WD-40 attachment onto the end of the potion, and I put it where the screws on the top of his
Right
head
on
are.
it. Yeah. All right, Henry,
Lube 'em up.
roll me your initiative check for thing you're doing.
Yes. My initiative is +1. So
Do I need to put 1 under used potions? Or
you like have one? I think
Yes.
it's like the use.
I would put
Yeah.
the 1 there just so you know that you've got a half full 1 now.
Oh,
Okay.
No. That thing happened where I can't actually see the top of my god dang sheet anymore.
You have a 1 to your 1 is the number you will add.
Yeah, I know. I said that aloud already.
Ah.
I just need to be able to actually see my fucking sheet.
That's fair.
bend this metal
In general.
plate, Josh.
Hold on.
Probably could. Josh is like stupid
I'm just
strong.
saying. He could literally bend this Bronzor in half, and it would.
I pick up the little plate and just. Alright, I'm back.
Brain's like, holy shit.
All right, so that's a 5.
I mean, my plan is to get me to run up to that guy and start breaking his shit.
There you go.
Hell yeah,
Like I'm
dude.
gonna punch his little robot heads.
Beat them up.
All right, so let me reorganize that.
A lot of 5s.
Yeah, a lot of 5s. A lot of 5s in the middle of the pack. All right, so Baltoy's up first. Oh wait, did you want to do anything, babe?
Oh, absolutely not. Why?
All right, just double checking the list of things you could do if you wanted to.
I mean,
Switch
Liza.
Pokemon.
It would make sense for Liza to take cover at least.
Yeah,
That's
if you wanted to
fair,
do
actually.
that.
I assumed I already was in cover behind these larger girders.
No.
Not
No, you have to
technically.
use the take cover action.
I guess so. Sorry, I was in Premiere.
That's fine. Beep-a-da, boopy-doo. Maneuvers, is that it? No. I don't remember where this is in the book. I'll be honest with you.
It's
I mean,
inside
I just
plus
saw it in
alert.
trainer
Oh, search for
actions.
cover. It's literally right there. Roll insight
Yeah,
plus alert.
It's right there.
Oh, sorry. Insight and alert.
Yep. For you. Oops, I just closed Baltoy's sheet. Alright, yeah, you're able to excuse me, sufficiently take cover behind these beams. Meaning you basically get additional defense points in case anything decides to start attacking you for some reason. But you're looking as non-threatening as possible, I imagine, so hopefully that doesn't come up.
Liam, that's all how she always looks.
Alright, so Baltoy is going to... I was looking at what being in love does. Let me see here. There's a list of status conditions someplace that I had open. There it is.
Makes you write bad love songs.
The subject hold back inflicts half damage against the foe and the foe's allies.
Oh.
Rolls insight at the beginning of the round. If it scores at least 2 successes, it may act normally during this round. So I guess I'll do that first. Let's do a... So roll insight. There's no button for insight. That's unfortunate. I guess I could just do it here, right? Yeah. It fails. So this round it will inflict half damage to all of you. Oh. So it's going to...
Augers.
Newly having hard eyes in its eyes as it looks at Wuffy, it changes targets to Trixie. And it looks like the Constable Brain is like, "What are you doing? Go after the pink thing." But Baltoy ignores orders and instead goes after the black floaty hair thing. Let's see here. Got moves. I got moves.
Go.
It's going to attempt a rock tomb.
Never mind. Don't answer.
That is.
Were you gonna ask if it was a rock move? To be fair, Rock Smash is not a rock move.
That's
yeah,
true,
I know. I was sitting there thinking. Yeah.
All right, so that is a hit. You can attempt to clash or dodge it if you want. You would need to roll at least a 3, though.
It's only doing half damage, at least.
But it is only doing half damage.
If I choose to clash with Astonish, it would
only take 1 damage.
Ability to use Astonish.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
You have to. It uses up your move. So
I'll take
evading
the hit.
might be better. Or taking it, yeah.
That's the strategy. All right, let me roll damage for Rock Tomba. That's actually only 2 successes.
What reason would there be to
accuracy
not
minus
evade?
1.
It ups your accuracy.
So it's actually only a 2 to evade because Rock Tomb is -1 accuracy, meaning it takes away success.
It's basically like you would choose to not evade if you don't want to use up your
I'll take
your multiple attack penalty or whatever.
Yeah. All right, so that is 2 damage reduced by half to 1 damage.
Including my defense / special defense, whatever.
Yep, and your dexterity also goes down by 1. So you can just put a -1 in the
bonus.
In the bonus section, you just put -1, and it'll factor into whatever rolls that might entail.
Okay.
All right, Bronzor's turn.
Am I just not seeing rolls, or what's happening?
Oops, I accidentally GM ruled those ones. My bad.
Okay.
Yeah, no, that was just in the negative space.
Well, I see.
In the Omniverse.
So
Bronzor's turn.
Bronzor's turn. Its character sheet went small. There we go.
And it was Baltoy that just attacked me, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Baltoy's still sitting pretty. Solosis is the one that's looking the worst.
Placement of the
3.
icons would at least be nice just for knowing who's engaged with whom.
All right. Fine.
Sorry. It just helps my brain.
No, you've got a good point.
Because otherwise, there's no point in having the map at all.
I'm going to do... Baltoy's going to do a tackle on...
Bronzor.
No, Bronzor. Bronzor is going to do a tackle. Seeing Baltoy coming over to engage Trixie, Baltoy is going to attempt to do a tackle on Woofy.
Bronzor.
50-50 shot, thank you. It misses. It dongs and makes kind of a loud gong noise against the the girder as Woofy hops out of the way.
I was just hoping he just kind of mis-aimed and just rammed its face into the beam that Woofy was standing on.
Henry, you're up.
Oh boy.
It's Henry time. Henry yeets at this towards
Starts
Brian.
going, "Do, do, do,
Oh,
do,
here we
do."
go.
Blake
It's
hops
that-
up on
it's
one of these
that
boxes and is cheering you on.
It's the gif from Cloud with a Chance of Meatballs where the cop is sprinting. It's like that. As I just come whipping past. And I want to like punch him or would grappling. I don't know what you want me to roll for this. I want to try to break his suit. That's letting him control all these Pokemon.
All right. Give me. Let me look at your stats really quick. I'm pretty sure it'll be strength plus something. I just don't know what.
Sure.
I have Henry J. Orfeo's sheet open for this exact reason. Let's call it strength plus. Let's call it strength plus crafts. That could be fun because you can kind of see how this thing is built.
Ah, I do have 1 crafts.
Yeah, I know.
What about arts?
So yeah, you can kind of as you get up close, you can kind of see the machinery, and you use what little of your engineering brain you engage to try to determine how this thing functions. So go ahead and roll it.
Excellent.
I've got a number in mind that you have to beat. You beat it.
4. Oh wow, triple 6s in there.
Yeah, I was waffling between 2 and 3, but you rolled a 4, so yeah, you do it.
I have a 6 for that roll.
Which of these heads do you want to break?
I will break the one on the. So it was
This
the
one
left
is
one
this one is
is
Solosis.
the Solosis.
This one is Bronzor.
I'll go with the Bronzor because the Solosis is in bad shape,
Yeah.
and I trust Magna Mike.
All right. You reach in there, and Brian goes, "What are you doing?"
I'm making a few modifications.
And
And
how do you
crunch
do
it with my big hand.
You put your hand over the face, and the face goes, "Mother," and you squish it. So that side of the suit is now sparking, and he goes, "Hey,
LG fucks.
this isn't. What the hell?" All right.
I'm just waiting.
We'll have prepared for
I'm
Henry.
just waiting for him to call him Neanderthal or something.
You
I've got a low
barbarian.
tech solution to Henry. I've got a solution to this. It's low tech. Crunch, crunch. I love that we keep getting into like non-sanctioned duels where Henry gets to be unhinged, and people are like,
Right.
wait a minute, the
Wait,
rules.
but wait.
And Henry's just like, the only rules on these streets is who walks away, bucko.
Oh.
So I'm gonna roll a Psy Wave on Magna Mike from Solosis.
Fair.
That is a crit. Unless you want to try to evade or clash it. I don't
He
know
does
if you
resist
can.
it too, I'm pretty sure.
It is resistant.
I mean, my clash is a pool of 5, so it's possible.
You could give it a go.
It is possible.
Wait, no, I was looking at Henry.
No, well,
Oh, the evade is a pool of 5 on Magna Mike, so I'll try it. Yeah, why not?
sure. Doesn't hurt nothing.
Nope.
Nothing doing. So, increase that number to 2, and Psywave does flat damage, I believe. It's 2 dice, plus an additional die for the crit, I believe. Or was it 2? It was 2 dice for the crit. So because this is going
And
to
then
be...
I resist psychic, so
So you will take 1 less
check
damage.
one. Okay.
So it's not 18. You take 3 damage reduced to 2 because of the resistance.
Okay.
Oh wait,
I'm
Sidewave
at about 2.
actually ignores defense, so you take 3 damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, but that's defense, not. Yeah, I didn't subtract my defense.
Let's
I
ignore
subtracted my
resistance.
resistance.
Ah, never mind then.
I resist psychic, right?
Yeah.
I think so.
Because otherwise, I would have taken 0. I would have taken 1 damage because my special defense or defense are both 2. But
Yeah.
my resistance is to psychic is the 1, right?
Yes. Yeah, you're right.
Ah, perfect. That makes sense to me.
All right.
So yes, I'm at 2 of 5.
All right, MagicA is up.
So since I'm at 2 of 5, I would technically have the minus unless I spend
Yes.
a will.
Yes.
All right, Mike will spend a will to go down to 2 will.
All right, and you can ignore.
How do we get will back when we like heal at Poké Centers or something?
Will is something you get back by like role playing, essentially. By playing
got it.
by playing to your character, you get will
It's a
points
real
back.
inspiration, hero points, persona points thing.
Yeah.
Ah.
So you can spend 1 will
how do you
point
do
to
that?
ignore pain or stress penalization for the rest of the scene. So,
All right. Well, Mike will spend that. How do Pokemon roleplay then? Like Mike, for example.
I think Mike.
I would say because you've been controlling them for the most part.
Yeah, so the way Pokemon do it is like you can kind of try to convince them to, although I will say that Mike is very the way I've written Mike's character is very like
serious.
very serious and job focused, and it
Uh-huh.
wants to see this job
Job
done to
centric.
protect its sewer.
Nice.
So I will allow you to power through with this and ignore the penalization. So you take you will require 2 successes for whatever you're
Alright,
doing here.
so I go down to 2 will, and I'm going to go ahead and try to Thunder Shock the Solosis.
Alright. That is a
Got 2.
success. Yeah.
And I did get a 6, so I rolled the chance die, right?
Yep. Oh, yeah, you roll the chance die. Yes. So you roll the chance die if it hits, and then the chance die has to roll a 6 in order to take effect.
Oh, that's what the 6 is. I thought you only rolled the chance die of the. Okay, I gotcha.
No, you always roll the
I
chance die, and if the
understand.
chance die is a 6, it does the effect.
Perfect. Do you want my
So-
damage roll then?
Yeah, go ahead. It's 3 damage. Jesus Christ, your damage pool.
Yeah,
quite
it's
high.
6 dice.
So 3. Let me double check what my resistance is. Special defense is 2. So it will take 1 damage, and it's looking pretty bad. About as bad as MagicA is. Trixie is up.
Hello. And hasn't done anything this round, so I think I only need 1 success, right?
Correct.
Because I didn't clash earlier.
You
or
did
whatever.
not.
Cool.
You are right.
Did my... Okay, so... Did my damage get recorded earlier? I don't think it did.
You should be at 4, I believe. I don't think anything else has hit you. Oh, no, wait. Yeah, you should be at 3 because the rock tomb hit you.
Right. Okay.
Sorry, it's hard because your health bar just isn't showing up for me.
Ah. Rip. I'm gonna just do a good old astonish on this here ball toy.
All right, Ed, do it. Only need a 1.
What up?
And a 1 it was. Roll 3 strand sides of flinch, and
And
it
it-
flinches! So the flinch means it loses
Autumn.
its next thing.
Sick.
So go ahead and roll damage.
Damage.
Holy shit. And ball
Probably.
toy is,
And
I'm
it's
pretty
super
sure it's
effective.
super effective.
It
Yes, it is.
Because ground doesn't resist.
It does not. Yeah, ghost +1. All right, so it does 5 damage minus special or minus defense, which is 4 because I increased it earlier. No, wait, wrong Pokemon. 4 because I increased it earlier. Sorry twice. Doing 1 ghost damage to the ball toy, but it loses its next turn.
I only did 1 damage? Damn.
Yeah, because it used hardened right at the beginning of the fight.
I see. Okay.
Wuffy is up.
Fluffy is up. Luffy's going to pound the bronze on.
Okay.
Bronze, I think, not
Bronzor is
is
going
anymore, kinda, right?
So Henry just destroyed the head that was controlling the Bronzor. So what the Bronzor does next is unknown.
It might just do nothing.
Well, it's in Luffy's space, and it doesn't, and she doesn't know that.
Fair enough.
True.
What do you want to do?
Well, I told you already, I'm pounding. And I'm doing nothing.
Unfortunately, yeah, Luffy punches the Bronzor, and the Bronzor just kind of stares at it like, eh? Boltoy loses its turn, but its number do go up, I believe. Bronzor is up next. Let me see what Bronzor does. You know,
What do you mean number do go up? Like
It's
successes
accuracy.
it needs later? Oh. Cool.
How do you do a GM roll again? I'm just trying to do like a chance.
You click-
die,
It's
basically.
/GM roll.
Yeah.
GM
Or you can
roll.
click the GM if you use the top menu thing.
Okay, I've got a number in mind. I'm gonna see what Bronzor does. Bronzor just kind of floats there, like as if awaiting orders, and like kind of looks back at Brian, like, what's going on here? Brain. I fucked myself up, and I can't get over it.
Yeah, you did.
Henry's up.
All
What are you
right.
doing, Henry?
So nice, we'll try it twice. I reach for the other head.
All right, go ahead and roll.
No.
Can you imagine being this guy? You roll up in your fancy suit, looking like that one keyboard motherfucker from Kill la Kill, and then this like old-timey 1930s looking construction worker runs up and begins breaking all your shit.
Henry's a
Ah,
force
that
of
one
nature.
doesn't do it though. Unless I spend a will point as Henry
Hell yeah.
Can
to
if you want.
re-roll one of them.
Sure. So let's go ahead and roll a d6, and we'll call that one of the failed ones.
All right, we gotta try, right? It's funny. Oh.
All right, that's a 3. So go
My
ahead
God.
and you do the same thing. You crush this one too, and now Solosis will be kind of confused. And you're like, and he's like, "You oaf! You're ruining everything."
That's kind of the plan there, Chief.
Do something about it.
Ugh. All right, so
Take it up with my job site manager.
Solosis is going to go next. I'll go ahead and do the same GM roll that I just did. I'm basically rolling a percentage die, and I've got a number in mind for if it rolls that, it'll probably still act in Brain's interest.
Mm-hmm. Makes sense.
Nope. Solosis is also kind of waiting for something to happen, and then nothing does. Magnemike is up. I believe Magnemike needs a 3.
Yeah, and we can definitely try.
You've
think
used
I've got a
Thunderbolt,
decent
and I don't remember if you used Sonic Boom this turn or not.
I did an evade. I have not. I did an evade.
Right.
I mean, I'll try the Sonic Boom. I mean, honestly, if those two are doing that, no, I'll just keep it on Solosis. It's fine.
Why
I'll
not?
try a Sonic Boom on the Solosis.
All right.
Nope.
Yeah, that's a miss, unfortunately. So it does it, but Solosis is just kind of like floating through the air, so Magnemite misses, unfortunately.
It just no clips
Trixie.
through the floor.
Trixie is up. You would require a 2
two
to
successes,
hit.
right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm trying to keep a track of it in the blue bubble.
I've only spited Bronzor so far, right?
Yes.
Okay. Well, you know.
Yeah, that'll do it. A critical spite. Feels so bad about itself. This thing is already in love.
Critical
Now all of
spite.
its will is gone.
What is he, a Twitch chat?
Maidenless.
Maidenless behavior.
Yeah, Trixie menaces the ball toy, and it goes, hmm. It spins a little bit less quickly as it looks down at the ground, somewhat dejected. Wuffy is
Wondering
up.
why does it spin?
Wuffy would require a 2 to hit now.
Wuffy is gonna round.
What are you
Why do I
rounding?
spin? What's the point?
What are you rounding?
Uh,
The Bronzor and the Solosis are kind of more or less taken
They
care
just
of
sort
if
of
you want to.
float. They're
Okay,
doing
I guess.
nothing.
I guess I'll round Voltoy then.
Sure.
Beat his ass.
Now don't get. Well,
That's a 2. You did it. So go
Yet
ahead
I
and
rolled. Oh, hey, would you look at the dice?
Wow.
Womp. So yeah, go ahead and
Them's the
roll
dice.
roll the damage for it.
Roll day 2 damage.
4, and that uses special.
I cannot stop rolling ones, dude.
And there were 2 6s in there.
You did. That's a good roll. What do you
You did
want?
4 damage. The max
I
is
just
5
wanna-
damage.
I
What do you-
wanna
what do you
stop
want?
rolling ones. There's always
It's
a
that-
one.
The ones
It's a
don't
D6.
matter in
It's a 1
totality.
in 6 chance.
So the bolt, because of the Boltoy's incredible defenses, it doesn't quite take 4 damage, but it does look like it's starting to teeter-totter a little bit.
Soon
Uh,
it will weeble
Bolto-
wobble all the way.
Boltoy finally gets to go this round because Trixie flinched it on its last turn. Let's see, what do I got that might work for a 3 here? It's going to attempt
nothing.
to... let's see. It's going to attempt to mudslap... Oh, no, because you've got levitate. Well, it doesn't know that. It tries to mudslap Trixie.
It fails.
Yeah. It tries to mudslap
Ah,
Trixie. It just goes right through it.
Outplayed.
Trixie is not really... Boltoy looks
It
confused,
just
and
mud
Brian's
slaps the
Brent's
empty
like,
space
you
below it.
imbecile.
brain's like, God damn it! I
You
knew
sound
they
like
only
you
have. I know they only have levitate. Why? Bronzor's done for this
Yeah,
round.
it's like pretty common knowledge. Pandora doesn't shout, but you know, it says.
Henry, you're up if you want to try to do anything. You're up to a 3 if you wanted to try to do something. I'm not going to let you the mountain this man. Just so you know.
Oh yeah, I was not.
Do you have a say in that, Soups?
I was
Yes.
not planning to grab his head
Damn.
next.
They're
Well,
the
I wasn't
longest.
planning
Of course
to
they have a
grapple.
say in this.
I can do that grapple check you told me about, right?
I think so. That should be under like it's one of these things.
You
Let's see here. It's combat maneuvers. Grapple is strength plus brawl. You would need at least a 3 because I counted the previous 2 things you did as actions.
That's fair. My strength plus brawl is a pool of 7.
Go ahead, do it. That's a 4, so that's a success. So you managed to grapple Brain. God damn it. You managed to
Dude.
grapple Brain.
Come here,
You're like,
Brian.
Let me go, you imbecile! Why are none of you helping
no.
me? As the 2 like snakes on his shoulder just continue to spark uselessly. Alright, is that all you're doing?
Excellent. Yep.
Okay. Solosis is done doing stuff. Is Mike done doing stuff?
Yeah. What? Yeah.
Okay.
Does he would need a 3 or some shit?
I believe Mike's up to a 3.
Yeah. No, he's good.
Alright, Trixie doing anything? You'd be up to a 3 this turn also.
No.
Wuffy doing anything? I assume not. Okay. Top of the round. Unless anybody wants to do trainer actions. Mike is looking pretty bad. If anybody cares.
I care, but I can't help him. I'm in the front.
Yeah, you're doing it. Alright. If no one's doing anything, we will continue. Boltoy, seeing that his master is in danger, is going to attempt to rapid spin Henry. I keep on opening Bronzor's sheet for Boltoy. They both start with B. Boltoy begins rotating, and it does hit you. For whatever this is, -1 damage.
Hold on.
Whoop.
But what if I clash him?
I'm gonna clash it with a struggle.
Yes.
Okay, so it's Dex plus your brawl or channel.
Well, no, but I'm doing the clash, so I do strength plus clash,
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right.
Ah!
Yeah, struggle is if you want to do an attack. You're just using struggle to clash. And you do it.
Correct.
So you both take 1 damage. Both toys looking pretty rough now.
Nice.
It like rolls up and begins spinning at me, and I just sort of, while keeping Brian in a headlock, backhand it. And I go, hey, get out of here.
Get out of here.
Alright, so you also take a damage. Thank
God.
you.
Henry is such a menace. What a guy.
Yeah, he is.
At this point,
Real force of nature, this guy.
Bronzor and Solosis might as well not be here. They're just kind of like really confused.
They're just
Henry,
dude.
you're up if you want to try to do anything.
I don't think I need to anymore. I think I've done all the things Henry wants to do.
I mean,
Let me
if you
double
wanted
check
to,
real
you could
quick.
attempt to like intimidate them into standing down or leaving.
Oh, that could be fun. Yeah, I'll hit him with a. You're running out of options there, Brian. I suggest you pack up and head back to whatever wretched hole you crawled out of.
Alright, roll me, I believe tough plus intimidate. That's gonna be pretty high, I bet. I've got a number in mind, but you'll probably beat it.
I hope so, because that would give me a pool of 7.
Yeah, that does it. Brian is like, oh, I live to fight another day. Just let me go, and I'll get out of here. Sir.
I say thank you for being reasonable, and I let go and release him.
With their suit sparking, Brian goes, let me see here. I had some words written down. Their armor starts to like seriously malfunction, and he goes, well, I have to go back for repairs, so I suppose I can let you go in the meantime. But don't think this is over. And he shakily...
Yeah, but you kind of lost.
He shakily returns his Pokemon. And... hold on. I need to stop the music. I forgot where it is. It's on the wrong tab. He shakily returns his Pokemon and flees back down the hallway from whence he came. So you all can go ahead and add a victory to each of your Pokemon. Because you succeeded this encounter.
Is that battles and wins?
Yes. Everybody who was in the battle. So Blake does not get a victory, but Magnemite does.
Yeah, I assumed. But thanks for the confirm. It's alright. Blake wrapped up some dub skis already. Magnemite's pretty good. Not a bad little addition, that guy.
All right. So as the 4 of you all kind of recover from the fight as Brian takes off, you recall that Elias told you there was a... We're going to be stopping soon.
Oh, real quick.
Like right now,
Was the
basically.
catch earlier a victory or no?
No. Yes.
Okay.
Because you won
Okay.
the encounter. So as the group of you settle down, we're gonna stop there and we'll pick back up. I don't remember if next week or not. I'll have to double check my schedule, but we should be good for like starting next week. I'm back on a normal schedule, so we can like do things again until Josh is in tax hell.
Imagine.
But yeah, that'll do it for us tonight, folks. Thanks for watching, everybody. Sorry I went a little bit long.
See you tomorrow for Metal Gear.
See you tomorrow for Metal Gear. I won't, but they will. Bye.
That will do.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.